I was standing, staying still, never said what I feel, and every time I took the blame, carried all this quiet shame, cause all the pressure in my chest, I've gotta fight to catch my breath, when every step still feels the same, trying not to break. Where do I go from here? Maybe I'll disappear. If I don't try, I'll never know. I'm waiting on you. Where do I go from here? There will be no more tears. Kill the doubt, feed the fire, hear the voice inside. Up, it's my turn this time. They took a shot.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, hope all of you are having a good one. I'm not really sure why my hair wants to like stand forward today, but that's happening. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful evening. We got ourselves more Legion Remix, which has been a ton of fun. I've been straight up addicted to this mode. I can't stop playing. I've been like... Yesterday, I did a little bit of some stuff on retail, because the way I look at it, like War Within, retail, and Legion Remix are a little same thing, but a little different, right? But like, I haven't really touched War Within at all, dude. I got some stuff in terms of like box openings that I can do for the weekly vaults, but that's really about it, man. That's really about it. I don't even know if I have a lot of them either, but we'll see. Evening, what's up? Jake, how you doing? Or Jaikwe, my man. I don't call it Jake, dude. We got two Jakes in chat as far as I know. VDH is fun. Yeah, VDH, if you play a tank and remix in particular, you're probably having the best of time, because it's literally the best. If you're playing a class that has a tanking spec, you literally are playing remix on easy mode. Like, let's be honest. You're literally playing remix on super easy mode. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me go grab a bottle of water, because I am out of water completely. Like, I'm gonna get dehydrated really bad. So let me put on some music. I'll grab water real quick, and then we'll open up the boxes, starting with the rogue, I guess, off the bat. BRB, 2 seconds.
I was standing, staying still, never said what I feel, and every time I took the blame, carried all this quiet shame, cause all the pressure in my chest, I've got to fight to catch my breath, when every step still feels the same, trying not to break. Where do I go from here? Maybe I'll disappear. If I don't try, I'll never know. I'm waiting on you. Where do I go from here? There will be no more tears. Kill the doubt, feed the fire, hear the voice inside.
All right, we're back. Actually streaming now. Hold on a second. I got 2 bottles of water. Make this like easier on me, so I don't need to go anywhere for a while. You have an opened item in a collection. What did I get? Headless Horseman. Oh yeah, I bought that on the trading post. I wanted to get myself one of the new horses because I like the way they move. Like, look at this. This moves different than like other charger horses. I like this a lot. And I want my Paladin riding on this horse when I get myself like the Lightforge version of the Sargeras set. I think it would look like such a good combo, man. You know what I mean? You right today in Remix? No, not today. I think it is next week. It's every 2 weeks we get a new phase. I don't think it's this week. We did it! We got him, boys! Oh, thank goodness. I like how they gave me like laboratory test slippers as well. We got it. We got them boots. And then we get the mythic version of those. We don't, thank God, because we're not going back to Soul Hunters at all. We're literally on like Salad Bar until Dimensius. And we've been really bad at Salad Bar, bro. So champion track to mythic track, probably the biggest upgrade I could have gotten. I like how my item level didn't even go up either. That's so stupid. But there it is. Actually good upgrade. I can't say I'm unhappy with that. That's pretty good. I might even use it in PvP. That's a lot of Versa. Actually, probably not. I just bought boots, which are heavy Versa. Yeah, I doubt that these things probably do anything in PvP, right? But the only time I should be happy to see feet. Yeah, seriously. Only time you should be happy to see feet. That is true. So I'm probably gonna up those. I don't even know if, I don't think upping the item level even helps like the actual bonus. And like the fact that the mastery is kind of garbage for my spec, but what else can I do? I do probably need like better gloves at some point. Because I need Versa Haste, really. I did recently switch over one of my items. I think it was bracers that I swapped over from like Haste Crit to Haste Versa through the Catalyst. Probably not the best use of Catalyst, but we're about to get like a bunch of charges from Turbo Boost anyway. So I thought, might as well. I still have a charge in case I really need to use it. But yeah, so I need better gloves. Those mostly come from M+, or I'll craft some. But it's like a very, very small upgrade. I still have a Spark if I really want to send a Spark this week. But I'm pretty sure the game is going to be like, yo, it's better just to send crests on everything. I'm pretty sure the game is going to be like, yo, just send crests, you'll be fine. So I'll probably do all that simming later. Let me go open up the other boxes for any of the other alts. I think any alts that have a box this week is probably anybody that I did like Dells on. So maybe Death Knight, maybe Mage, maybe like Evoker? Only, yeah, I was so happy about it, dude. So happy about it. Very, very happy. Let me see. Oh my, yeah, I do have something on the Mage. I'm not allowed, is it because of Chen? Bro, have anybody... Am I the only person who just didn't do his little walking campaign stuff? I just found myself with like not a lot of free time to do that. Probably need to do that at some point. Alright. I mean, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Not like I really played my characters this week much either. But yeah. Speaking about feet, another set of feet. I'm literally gathering all the feet in the world, man. Gotta cover up the toes, you know, cover up the dogs. Let me see if Death Knight done anything this week. I think he might have a Bolt. And I think maybe like Evoker or Hunter did something. I'll double check those characters. But I know I played a lot of remixes this week. I just don't remember I do have a Vault. I do have a Vault. I don't even know if it was from that week, from last week, or if from week before at this point. Yeah. See on top 15 Monk of the World in Remix? I did not. No, that's awesome though. Congratulations. I wonder how long you're going to be able to hold that position. As people get more gear, I'm assuming everybody's going to like really start breaking into those raid keys. Or not raid. I think if this thing was probably okay, right? Huge Mastery. Replacing my champion track ring. Yeah. Actually not that bad of an item. But yeah, once I get to 100, I'll pushing it up. Once I get to 100, yeah, go for it. I mean, like, once you get to 100 in the, what's it called? The, once you get to 100... Are you talking about the, what's it called? Like the AP trait? The 200 Versa trait? Where it was AP level? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering how long you're gonna be able to hold that like lead with so many more people getting like endgame gear and pushing up. I imagine like people are gonna be blitzing past content so fast. I think I just take the Chris, right? I know it's hero track, but it's probably still better. I think it's probably better because I do have a trinket to go with it, so that's perfect. We got a Void Glass Chris at the very least. Not Mythic, but Bis. No Legion? I'll get into Legion in a second. Just open up my boxes really quickly. I need an offhand too. Damn it. So maybe I'll craft an offhand next time I ever get like ethereal crests. So I need to buy it offhand or get it offhand somehow, man. Might need to do a raid and see if I can get one on Hero Track. Maybe a Hunter has also a box to open. You know what would have been awesome if for Legion Remix we had boxes. You know what I mean? Because they do have a vault system, or they do have boxes from like the order halls. That's how we used to get them, right? It was like a box in the order hall. So it's very similar to like BFA, right? Where it would just be like a box that you go and interact with, right? Am I wrong about that? I do have a box. Alright, out of all the characters, there's a good chance Hunter's the last one. And then we're gonna go remix, get our raids out of the way, pick up our quests, and start farming up. Maybe even do a couple once I get my raids done, I definitely want to get my world quest done for another set. Get box in the order hall, yeah. Do they have those? There's no way they gave us like a weekly box, right? Or is there one? Or is there one? Do they have one or not? I'm assuming no. I assumed of the bat, but likely the answer is no. Had to check. Oh yeah, you're right. We had a reset. You guys didn't. Yeah, I guess we'll check it. Pretty sure I'm parked outside in like my order hall anyway. Or close. Actually, just the same neck. Slight little uppy. I won't say no to this. Dude, eventually I am going to start playing my alts in War Within. Eventually I'm actually going to start working on these characters once like the big hype for Remix is gone. Although I've been so addicted, I haven't been able to stop. The answer is no. Is there no box? Wait, have you done a Mythic Plus to know for sure? Or what? Alright, let me go and grab these quests real quick. Hopefully I get the easy good ones. Light Runner. Card of Stars. Is that for random? Yeah, trying to find her. I guess I could find a Court of Stars to run. And then I guess I could do the Legion. I'll probably do Herbs actually. I think Herbs is easier. Literally easier. Because I'll do that while getting my world quest out of the way. 701, baby. There it is, baby. We get it up there, dude. I want to hit 740 this week. Let me go to my order hall just to double check if there is a box. I'm assuming no, but like, where would the box be located in the Pally order hall? Would you guys know? Because I know where it is in a Rogue order hall, but I don't really know Paladin. Not for certain. I saw Lydia on normal earlier. It was fun. Nice. Oh, there's a legit order hall remix. For what? No, there's a legit nothing in the order hall remix. What would the box be? Next to the mission table area. So mission table, it'll be like somewhere near it. I'm assuming it isn't here. I'm looking. There will be a big ass box if there was one. Okay, Image of Caligos, I don't remember you being here. That's new. Okay, so I'm not seeing one. Double checking. Yeah, not seeing one. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not there. Bounce of Power quest chain. Is that what that is? The Power Within? That does seem like a Bounce of Power. I was surprised they have it available now. Did I miss it last time? Because I don't think I've had that guy hanging out here before. Maybe is that after I completed the campaign because I got Lost Roxanne in here too and everything. Don't ask why there's a Lightforge Dreadlord in my order hall. Bounce of Power quest chain. Pretty good. Let me get the raids out of the way. Mythic. Either one works, honestly. Child of Valor. Fresh. Doing Heroic and Mythic TOV. Doing Mythic and Heroic TOV after? Oh, they're already like halfway through. I kind of want to go to the group that's basically done. Trial of Valor, all three modes. Give me that. Give me that. I like the groups that do like all three back to back. I really like those. I think those are the best. And HC the Mythic. Alright, I'm gonna start flying my way there. Don't ask why there's a midnight dungeon boss in the Order Hall W. Is Lothraxia the dungeon boss? Really? Do you only play one character in Remix? I do have a rogue, but for the most part, I'm focusing on just one character until level 740. And then I'm probably just gonna keep focusing on a character to get him as much limits abound. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna focus on one. I feel like that's what I did back in like Mop Remix, is just focusing on single character, just so I'm like not split. Because there's a lot of things I want to do across multiple characters, but I'm never gonna get like a really super powered up juice type character if I just like split my attention on multiple characters. So I'm just gonna focus on one. I'll probably level a couple of characters just for funsies, because you know the XP buffs keep growing. Every single time I complete a research quest, I'm at 175, which is kind of ridiculous. You could definitely get it higher. But yeah, oops, did you spoil it? I'm enjoying Remix more and more. That's because I got a few more druids leveled easy to have my farm army. There it is. Yeah, get your ults up and running, man. Get your ults up and running. I need better rings, and hopefully I'll get those. I also need a lot more modes. I've done so many quests, dude. I've done the entire storyline of Suramar up until like the Insurrection, because you can't do Insurrection yet. And I gotta wait until Insurrection's available. I have like some of these random side quests and stuff, but like I haven't really tried going after those, and I might still, because I found myself farming a ton of these modes, and then I just got Sojourner on every single zone. And there's some like side quests that are like obscure that I can still maybe do, but I feel like I've done so many of them, like I don't have too many more to do. So versus Assassination PvP, I think both are good. I think Assassination is easier to play in like solos, you know? Ooh, yeah, with the cloak, dude. Look at that cloak. It looks so pretty. Also, I should not be on Himdall. Also, Himdall's attacking me. That's not good. Bro. Buddy. What are you doing rushing Himdall over? Wait, do you think I could live that? I'm not gonna try it. That guy died. That guy died. That could have been me, man. That could have been me. I could have been this guy. Sunny D's nuts. How much health do you have, Sunny? It's like no versatility. Maybe that's why he died. Pull my demon real quick. Come on, Odin. Oh, come on. Please run him out. Please run him far. Please run him far, bro. Please run him out. Thank God. Dude, people are so slow with that. It's like a only main mechanic of here. Please run him out. And he has a... Get him out, bro! Just run him as far as you can. We're gonna go all the way in the corner there. Put the baby in the corner. Put the boss in the bag. Almost had big damage, but then this guy just popped off out of nowhere. I think he got another fell spike, which I probably could have gotten one more in. Alright. Trinket is okay. I really need rings, but a trinket is okay. I think you can live that. Guy next to me gets one shot. I would have probably lived. I have a lot more versatility than, what, 10%? I probably might have been okay. Shield of Vengeance, wall. That might have been alright. But yeah, eventually you are going to be able to live it. In fact, actually, you're just going to live all the one-shot mechanics, because you just have way too much health and too much damage reduction. When you have like 909,099 or 999 versatility. Because then it's like, what, reducing the damage by 500% pretty much? If not more. It's pretty wild. Like, my demons could explode these guys on Mythic, where they're like half-ish health. Just... This guy pressed a road and triggered a sudden death that killed everything on 25. You could definitely do some cool shit. Yeah, if you get like a big giga bleed build. I'm bad with words, dude. But if you have some big bleed build, you could definitely do a lot of damage. I think Assassination would be better for Remix, in my opinion. I plan to do initially a video on Rogue Guide for Legion Remix, but I've been delaying it a little. Because one, Rogue is like not insane in Legion Remix, so it's like not really a big deal. Does he have double the buff? You gotta res. Okay, he res once. Now I'm stuck here in I'm not gonna be stuck by myself. I'm bringing him to you. I'm not gonna be stuck here by myself. So 11's on my Demon Hunter. Do they give you a lot of epic mementos? That's awesome, by the way. Blaine, how you doing? I want to get to the point where I can solo dungeons on my red pally and then farm them. Because soloing them on prot, I could totally do it. I just feel like I'll be there forever. And that's not really all that fun. I want to be able to solo them on red so things die really, really quickly. I can solo 30s. I mean, I'm at a point right now where I did like a 28 and nothing was ever even close to killing me. I'm pretty sure most dungeons I can solo at 30. I'm just going to be there forever. And solo 20s for good mementos. 20s? Okay. I don't know if I can solo 20s on red, but maybe. I'm sad how they end up nerfing all like the open world memento farms. I feel like that was a bad move because you don't have like a lot of people that do open world content, they just don't have delves. So like if you just look at to do like open world stuff, there's not have much of an option. Okay, this feral right here. Is he like super juiced? Hold on, let me see. Beastie. Oh yeah, he's juiced. Dude, I'm keeping up with the juiced up feral. I thought I felt bad about myself for a second, but he's actually super far ahead in item level than me. Told you boys, when I said red is just ahead of other classes, if I was the same item level as that feral, I feel like I'd be like way above him. Way above him. Wouldn't even be a competition. We're only building up strain, dude. I'm into my train arc still. Wait until I hit Super Saiyan mode. Super Saiyan God mode, dude. Wait until that point. I know it'll be good. 200% mastery? That's a lot. I only have 103. I need more mastery. But I also need more gear. More gear will probably help me more than mastery. Mobs are so annoying because I have the longest fear in the world. Is that everything? It is! And we did immediately pull the boss? I am surprised! I'm gonna catch myself a quick reset. Unfortunately, I won't have the demon. Odds left, evens right. Oh, I'm worried, man. I'm worried. When people have to actually like designate who goes where, that's where I'm like, oh, is this group gonna wipe on Helia? Because for some reason, Helia is the boss that they wipe on. For some reason. Because item level max out, I saw if you guys, 740 item level is highest. 740 gear is the highest item level PC you can get. Like how the feral was shown there. I was like thinking to myself, oh, he's definitely gonna get like, if he opens up too early, he's gonna get yabbed by the boss. Yeah, item level maxes out at 740, but you can continue to grind power through infinite power in your artifact weapon. With a limits and bound trait, which gives you more primary stats, more stamina, a bunch of versatility. But gear definitely does a lot, as you can see with that feral droid. Definitely can get a lot done. Pretty sure I'm on the right hand side. Unless I'm on the wrong side, which is very, very, not impossibly unlikely. I guess I'll kill this guy back here. Oh, there's this thing too. I don't mean to actually go down. Oh, I feel like I'm a little low, aren't I? Can I go up? Yeah, I can go back up. Good, good, good. I just want to stay up here. This is where I stood. No, I'm still on the opposite side and just attack Helia for like my deathless run. Literally had to do some rat strats to kill it. Working on blood DK. Yeah, I feel like at the start of a remix, it's a good idea just to work on the single character at first. Honestly, just work on one. Just focus on one. Don't spread yourself too thin because it's a lot of fun playing characters, but until you get like huge catch-ups where you can just like play for a day and get completely caught up to your main, it's a grind. You know, if they add any catch-ups to play alts, I feel like it'll be fun, but just focus on one character at a time. In my opinion, that's the best choice. It seems like the best choice. Did I get the other side? You guys have that tentacle. I'm on my side and do my thing. You guys gotta do your thing. Come on, spawn tentacles on my end. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get another tentacle here. Look, my damage is good. I just can't hit anything. This guy's literally aggro to me. Is Helia gonna do anything? You guys got so many tentacles. Okay, now Helia's moving up. Helia's going in. Hopefully she doesn't like punch me though. Unfortunately, I'm doing a lot of damage. Outside of the feral who had some huge giga burst, my question is, where is his burst now? Where's his burst now, little cat? I got one more spike. And Helia's dead. Like, I'm at a point where, like, if I just play somewhat mildly safely, zero issue. I'm getting every item besides like the rings, because the rings would give me the biggest item level increase, but literally I'm getting every other item but the rings. Are these guys doing heroic? I'm gonna ask. You can sell a normal dungeon, but believe me, I'll do it. Doing heroic? Or do I need to find another group? I probably do need to find another group. Maybe a ring? Because I'm really behind on rings. Bro, the game does not want to give me like rings at all. 675, man. Might as well. I mean, if it wants to do heroic, it'll be cool, but it looks like everybody bailed. I mean, if it wants to list it, I'm okay with it. I'll stick around. I think we're gonna run Red Pally next. Looks fun. Dude, Red Pally's insane. From all the classes that I've seen doing the most amount of damage in Legion Remix so far, tanks are the highest, Red Pally right under tanks, and everybody else. I've literally never seen a class do more damage than Red Pally. Like, same item level, same power level for like AP or infinite power for the artifact weapons, Red Pally's above. Just is. Giga damage, but also good sustained damage on top of it. There's like spikes of damage, and there's good sustain outside of that. That's just excellent. Imperial Hammer adds the sustain, but also Hammer of Light is a huge burst, and then Dreadlord scales pretty well. Yeah, Red Pally's insanely good. If EU and NA were shared, I'd show you the Windwalker power. Should I just go tank spec to make this easier, so I could actually like tank stuff? Because I'm more or less no mechanics. I just gotta stand in front and not stand in front, or pull the bosses away. Yeah, the Windwalker power. Look, even though you got a geared Windwalker, I think a Paladin, same item level as you, same AP scaling than you, beats a Windwalker. It doesn't matter how good you are at Windwalker, Pally just wins. Literally, every time I see in Paladin another character that's like literally same item level, yeah, Pally wins. It just does. For some reason, Blizzard made this guy super like tuned up. Maybe it's just the scaling, the uncapped mastery and critical strike and haste. There's just a lot of elements. They just do so much damage. It's like it's kind of dumb. A burst has a 10-second CD. I mean, I also have a very, very short burst and really good sustain. So like, let's say like, I mean, I guess what are you trying to compare? Like, okay, if you're having a 10-second fight, are you gonna win the 10-second encounter? Probably, but like most raid fights last like 5 minutes. So like, let's say cut it down to like 3. I'm pretty sure Red still wins. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you want to make in a very, very specific scenario, very, very specific timer that benefits Windwalker, yeah, Windwalker wins, but like normal encounter that most people standardize, Red Pally wins in most cases. It just does. It's just the truth. Like, literally playing Paladin, I'm telling you, that's just how life is. I don't know why, but Pally scales super well. There's a reason why everybody in the mother is playing one. That or Demon Hunter, they're also really good too. But I think Demon Hunter is better for survivability because leech healing is really good. I know that DK has the biggest damage since it is born demons for Crusade. Technically, yeah, like if you, I guess I'm not like arguing like who's the biggest burst. I'm just saying who has the most damage, like DPS. And DPS counter not in terms of like how much damage do you do like in the first few seconds. What is your peak? But DPS is like damage over time, like in a 5-minute encounter. And I'm pretty sure Pally wins that. But yeah, I don't disagree. Unholy probably has the biggest burst of the game. All those pets and everything, yeah. CDH do a ton of damage. Yeah, Demon Hunter is also really not that bad. Demon Hunter is also really good. The reason what makes him insanely good too is the fact that they also have really good survivability. So like they're really good for Legion Remix, not just from a damage perspective, but like solo ability. They'll be even better. Like a DH right here. That's not even DH, that's a warrior. I thought honestly, when I looked at you with the glaives, or not glaives, katanas, I was like, that's a DH right there. Nah. The warrior's probably pretty good too. I seen them do some crushing blow damage that's just absolutely wild. But DH is survivability. Because I played one for PTR in Legion Remix, and it was the best class for soloing when you get like super juiced. Because you do so much damage, you heal yourself the entire time. You have blur and very short cooldown. You have random absorbs from blade dances. And like you have enough dot damage where it's constant ticket damage where no matter how much damage you take into the face, that ticket damage heals you. So you can just live forever. Sustain right now is 10 mil. Yeah, and unholy. Wait, what's causing you to sustain like damage overall? How juiced up are you, Tyro, then? Are you like super maxed out 740 with like your weapon fully beefed up and everything? How juiced are we talking here? Because I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind. I want to get to 740 as soon as possible. I might need like a couple more days of just back-to-back gaming. Haven't had any long drawn out boss fights in Warcraft, not gonna lie. I think how long term sustain is. Yeah, like take a fight like, I don't know, the first time you're doing Helia. Or the first time you're doing like Xavius, where you don't have all the juiced up gear where the boss dies super quick. But like a proper encounter, think of like 5 minutes. And yeah, I feel like Red Pally definitely has better longevity. It has good burst, but also an excellent sustain. Where some classes do fall off. Yeah, how much time does it take to get the item level? 698? Basically a week worth of play. And I haven't even like grinded, it's just casual play. I'm just making sure to get my raids done on the daily, and then I do a little bit of M+ with my free time, but I haven't like been grinding at all. I can tell you right now, I've done like all the story stuff for achievements and things in all the zones, Sojourner and all those other things. But yeah, I haven't really like, yeah, I haven't really went like super ham. So I have definitely, oh please move the bosses. Douglas, this is why I should have went tank, man. I don't want to play tank, but I definitely feel like I should. Because these tanks have no idea. Nice. And we got a feral. How juice? Another juice feral, bro. Another juice feral. That's gonna be the end of me, man. Juice ferals is my kryptonite. They're everywhere, making me question whether I'm good at the game or not. That's right, if I beat the juice feral like in the DPS meters at all again, I just should tell you how good Pally is, bro. Is it middle safe? No, it doesn't matter. Boss is dead, doesn't matter. Damn, I actually think he might be way out of my league with that item level. Way out of my league. I'm out of water here. I'm out of my comfort zone now. That other feral was like 720, so that's like least reachable. This guy may be on another level. And what I should have done, honestly, okay, after this raid, I'm gonna go do world quests until I get an additional point of knowledge, because I need additional knowledge, and then we'll go back to raiding. I think I'll need to, because 1, I could get a Mog, and 2, I can get an achievement for additional knowledge. Can't convince Bayek to play REMIX? Bro, I think you're missing out. I think you're missing out. If you're someone who looked at MOP REMIX and was like, oh man, it's just a bunch of PvE content, I'm not interested. You missed out on a ton of fun, dude. The amount of like regret so many people that are just PvP only had after finding out all the cool shit you could have earned during MOP REMIX was like biblical, bro. People were like, dude, I am not missing it out again. Legion REMIX will be my time. Commitment created, right? You are missing out. It's a ridiculous amount of fun. It is enjoyable. You ever enjoy like PoE? You ever enjoy Diablo? Essentially like Diablo-esque PoE-esque mechanics, but in WoW. You're playing for an entire season, making a juiced up, powered up character, collecting a bunch of mods that you can take into live game, into midnight. A lot of them look sick as hell. There's a lot of new mods too. It is worth your time. And it's a lot of fun. You don't even need to be like into raids. Eventually you'll be able to solo raids, because that's how strong your character is gonna be. It is definitely worth it, and you're literally shooting yourself in the foot by just like not playing. It is worth. Every single second of this is worth. It is insanely fun. I want to only do Wrath. Bro, Wrath REMIX would be insane. Please let me get through the door. Who the hell pulls the boss like that? I better get in through the door, boys. Who's the doofus that pulled him that quick? Hold on, I need to get my demon real quick. Never mind. Did I just press my demon button and it just like doesn't do anything? A little sad. Again, I'm getting gear, but it's like gloves and stuff, man. I need a ring. I need to put a ring in that thing. What the hell? Blizzard. Please. Bro, I need a ring really badly. Shadowlands REMIX. You know, I actually saw somebody float that idea that'll probably be next, and I'm actually kind of okay with it. Because this is how they brought it up. Because look, Shadowlands is yucky, it's icky, it is ewy, it is just not wholesome. It is the opposite of anything that is good and mighty in this world. Anything that is holy and blessed in this world, Shadowlands is not that. It is like... Shadowlands is like Harry Potter when he lived under like the staircase or whatever in the house with the his muggle parents. But like, and people rooted for Harry, they were like, oh man, I hope he gets out. This is the story. Shadowlands would be like if Harry was like the most dislikable character and you wanted him to stay in that closet or under those stairs for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? It's very common and very like apt to treat Shadowlands like Harry Potter's family treated him. They treated him with absolute disrespect, like a, you know, like a second-hand citizen, second-class citizen, third-world citizen. I don't even know. Second-class citizen with absolute disdain, and they were like, that was wrong. But treating Shadowlands that way is perfectly right and like justified. Perfectly justified. Shadowlands does not deserve like anything good in this world. That being said, enough time has passed where a lot of people forgot the scars heal. In Shadowlands Remix, without the bullshit that was Torghast Legendary Soul Ash grind, without the covenants and being super restrictive, actually would be fun. There's a lot of people that are casuals that went back to Shadowlands. I got a ring! We did it, boys! Item level uppy. Yeah, let's go! Give me another one. Give me another ring. Cloak, of course. Of course. Whatever. Let's go to World Quest. The most fun and exhilarating content that Legion Remix has to offer. World Quest, let's go! I gotta get my set and I gotta get my knowledge, boys. I have to. Okay, we're at 701. Let's go get more knowledge so we get more value for all the epic mementos that we get. Yeah, so Shadowlands by itself, without like any BS, would actually be really fun. Because there's a lot of things to earn. The zones are good. There's a lot of collectibles from Transmog to mounts or all these other things. Streamline the content. Let people play whatever Covenant you want, right? Bring back the original Covenant abilities without the boards. Make it super simple, straightforward. Give them some crazy power-ups. Hell, let every class use all Covenant abilities at once. Really would not make that big of a difference. Really would not be that big of a difference at all. I forgot that you use grapple and hooks in order to get around for this before mounts were made available. So at some point, Legion was designed without us having to fly around with mounts, which is good old days. And I used to do this trick where if you wanted to get around places, you would do, am I not close enough? Really? Okay, let's say I go over here. You could say a harpoon here. If you double click these like harpoons, it just launches you immediately. So you don't have to do like the whole right click, wait for it to launch, and then pull you up. That's something we used to do back at Legion. It was actually a lot of fun. It's just like, I don't know, to me it's nostalgic. I know it's stupid mechanic and you're basically breaking mechanics in order to get stuff done, but like, it was nostalgic for me. The trigger flashbacks, pretty much, yeah. Only been odd numbers so far, so classic Lich King Shadowlands Remix next. I think BFA Remix would also work really well, just because you had like all the voidy powers and everything. That would also work out pretty alright. And BFA also had a decent bit of content. I mean, between Macagon, Najatar, the original zones, all that, they're pretty good. Or rather, they're not that bad. Oh! I didn't get credit. Damn it. I thought that maybe I'll get it, but nah. I'm gonna take it out as Mystics. I don't even have a lot of health. An enemy with 100 million health used to be like a lot for me. That is kind of whatever. I'm so sad I missed that. I tried to land as soon as I could and hit him, but I think I had my back turned to the boss. I didn't spin around fast enough. Oh, he spawns really quickly then. Except now that I've used... He doesn't have like any health actually. I'll be able to blow up my demon in a second. That did a lot of damage. I mean, this is Paladin, boys. I'm just slamming. I'm just slamming. Is that not... Wait, is that another boss? I thought it was the boss. I thought it was the boss. Not gonna lie. We're waiting, I guess. I ain't helping you. I ain't helping you. That's your guy. There we go. Oh yeah, the boss actually has a lot of health. Never mind. I was gonna say like that's the boss is really low health. It wasn't a boss. I'm just extra stupid. The islands. Oh yeah, islands would also be pretty fine. You could do some cool stuff where islands are just super chaotic and like there's a bunch of stuff and mounts for you to earn from islands specifically. It'll be really fun. Definitely a lot of fun to be had there specifically. BFA would work pretty well. Wrath of Lich King, I guess it could work. To some degree, I feel like even Classic, the original vanilla, could also work to some degree. Because you could combine Classic and Cataclysm, like, together. All those zones of questing and stuff could all be combined. Imagine. That could be kind of fun. Although they would have to do some kind of like a gimmick. I think for them to do in Miss Up Pandaria with the whole like Infinite Dragonfly stuff was pretty cool. And then take it to Legion because it was like a pivotal moment. Also makes sense, but I imagine they would have to do some other gimmick in the future. I think maybe what they could do is like a timeline has been opened, the Bronze Dragons or the Infinite Dragonflight is there to save it, and like maybe some kind of like enemies of Midnight could be invading like the previous timeline, like Void Lords or something. A Void Lord, fledgling Void Lord, found a way to break past like the terror of reality or something, and now he's terrorizing everything. What else I gotta kill? Restless Warlord. You are... Oh, these guys. Okay. Tag you, tag you, tag you. Oh, that's easy, actually. For some reason, this area was going to be a little time-gated. Morlock has a remix. That wouldn't be that bad either. Yeah, you have all these different... it's actually... You know what? There's actually true. With the... what is it called? The... what is that area in the middle of Theldraszus where there's, like, different alternate timelines? That could be really fun, yeah. There are technically different timelines. Murloc timeline. There was like a timeline with the Legion 1, so we were essentially kind of like playing through a variation of this timeline, right? There's a timeline where Alliance and Horde are in endless conflict. So imagine if like battle lines have been drawn, and it's almost like a PvP, PvE type experience where you have like an endless battle in the middle, where Alliance and Horde are constantly fighting each other. Turn a map and make it like basically a push and pull, but the entire map is just a world PvP map. And then the rest of it is just like Alliance and story quest lines, but like in a different light through this alternate timeline. That could be cool as hell. There is a lot of ideas that could go with, and the whole Bronze Dragonfly just gives them like an easy out. That's why I'm with Skylar 701 right now, trying to see if I can get as much gear as possible. I am taking a bit of a break in between of Q and raids to get my work quests out of the way. And I also should be looking for ores and stuff for my weekly. But I'm trying to take a break from that to get an initial point of knowledge. Once I'm done with that, I'm go back to raids, because that's how I get a lot of my gear too. Yeah, I remember this place. This is where people would respawn from a world PvP thing, and you would be able to. Pretty sure you would take these, kill these mobs, and then you could ride them when they get low enough in health. Yeah, you still could do that. Yeah, and you'd be able to ride them, and they'll all have a special ability, like a Stormy Leap and stuff like that. I still remember this. Bro, this place at World PvP was an absolute, like, mayhem. Absolute mayhem. It was, like, impossible to do anything. Because none of the legendaries back in Legion scale for PvP. So you basically did the most amount of damage at all times in World PvP. World PvP was basically just, like, who has better legendaries in PvE gear. There was no PvP. World PvP was like just, it was just hilarity. Pop your best Legos, one shot somebody with a single or two abilities at most, and whoever can do that wins. Easy. Actually insanity. And this is one of the places you could go to where there was like a World PvP quest. You have no idea how many times I was there and just stealthing around because I knew there was going to be a Paladin and they were just going to randomly run in, wake of ashes, and you were dead with literally no response. Just because. Just because. Super fun. Let me tell you. Super fun. I just gotta get scales. Oh wait, that's easy then. I didn't realize that's what this world quest was. I don't remember Legion world quest being like super easy. Like they were very straightforward. Kill enough dragons to get scales, you're done. You don't have to go like multi-part, whatever. It's super nice. It is legitimately just nice. Not having to do all that BS. What do I get to? Soromar's so freaking long. Dude, it takes a while. I finished Soromar, the initial storyline, before the actual like the rebellion, it takes so long. I agree with you. Item found. Is it up here? Oh, is this guy? Can you just like cheese it by flying to whatever the item is? Yeah, you can, can't you? Yeah, you could literally cheese it. I don't know why, but it's cheesable. You don't actually have to get off and like play the mini game. Bro, and some of those mini games with the current tour are like actually abysmal. Like doing them now, I'm like, this is atrocious. The one where you gotta do the Fall versus Demon Hunter, if you have world lag, it just doesn't move you anywhere. It is so infuriating, like legitimately infuriating. I hate it. Is this charging? Okay, for some reason this guy just doesn't count for charging. Okay. Does this count? This counts, but it's only 2. Stop! I'm not attacking him, man! I'm just standing there. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking away. Douglas! I didn't even attack him. Stop! I'm down there, Oblivion Guard, number 75. Okay, let me try to see if I can get into combat with this guy and just like let him like just hit me. And little drakes. I'm not gonna attack anybody. Oh wait, I have the the scars. Damn it! They're gonna die! Okay, hopefully they just do enough damage to me. The puzzle box is just screenshot. Dude, that's what I do. Screenshot, yeah. Puzzle box. I don't remember. I don't think I remember taking pictures for puzzle box. I remember just actually like doing it. Oh please. Stop! Please stop! You're a dick! Zardy! Dude, how can I just ban this guy? If I could just hit a button and ban a dude, I would do it. Zard, if I more one ban in like a year, that guy would take the ban. Immediately. Hi, can you just like wake up? Okay. Hopefully Zardy doesn't come up here. Yeah, you guys can come over here too. I'll just pop wall and just charge. Or you can fly away. That's cool too. How many ship dollars do you have? So I am right now at 25. I'm about to get 26. I'm actually gonna die where the demons are now. I probably do want to heal myself even a little. I know the demon will eventually, the dragon will eventually die, but come on, one more breath. One more. Come on, hit me with a breath. Or are you out of mana? He's literally out of mana. Is that how these guys work? Does they have a mana bar? Zardy's back into ruin my fun. I'm out of here. Zardy is an actual, like, just an actual piece of work, man. Okay, do you do fire? Or lightning? I don't know if the dragon does lightning. I don't think the whelplings do anything. Oh no, it does look very, very little. Very little. I'm gonna go find like a real dragon real quick. Here we go. New. Oh wait, that's perfect. That's so perfect. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just bathe in this. Perfect. Huge. That's such a good idea. Okay. It's charged, or what do I do with it? Just okay. I thought I had to do something with it. Please give me a ring. Please give me an upgrade. What do I get? I did get a ring, I think. Or did I get a cloak? I got a cloak. I'm so mad. Legitimately mad. Is that a better cloak at least? 708. It is all mastery, so I'll take that. Oh, here we go. Here's another Archmage one. Hopefully I'll cheese it. You're bad at this? What, world quest? Yeah, I'm terrible at a world quest. You are right. Yeah, so if you stay mounted, you can just fly. And if you stay within the confines, you're fine. It is unusual, but it works. As long as you just stay within the confines, it works. Okay. And you can just not do it. It is the best. It doesn't work all the time, but for some reason, when it works, it's the best. It is the greatest. Because that whole series of world quests could just suck my entire ass. I don't like any of it. I don't like none of it. None of it. Not a single piece. Not a single part of it. It is all bad. It is all bad. And all the Drakars are dead. Right. So I need like 9 more world quests. I might just try to see if I can focus on like the easy world quests. The Drakar one is gonna take a second just because all the Drakars are dead. And I don't even remember where any of them spawned. There's like a lot of imps, but nobody needs those. Alright, let's go on Pilfers. Are they inside or are they like on the outside, actually? Pilfer. No, they're all inside. I don't think there's any Drakar, unfortunately, though. Oh, wait. Executioner. Oh, they're respawning now. I need to get tags. Humans are easy. The Drakar are a little bit, yeah. It's a lot of ass. It is. It really is. But literally, I liked everything about Legion, but those world quests are just, they have not, like, lasted the test. They have not been able to stand the test of time, is I guess what I'm trying to say. They are really, really bad. And the worst part is, like, when they just break. There's one in Suramar where you gotta do this Fell Rush Demon Hunter thing. And I was trying it, but every single time I moved to, like, Fell Rush, my character just stood still. Just did, like, the animation of rushing, but just didn't go anywhere. It just started to drop down very slowly. And it happened again, and again, and again. And it was just so infuriating. I was just like, this is the worst. Actually, the worst. And I'm pretty sure it was working because of, like, world lag, because world lag has been pretty bad in Legion Remix. When you have too many players in one location using abilities at the same time, even if you're not close to them, you can just, like, lag up everything. It's pretty bad. Sometimes it's pretty bad. But yeah, it was just the worst, man. It was just the worst. Maybe like one more demon after this, I think. Yeah. Hopefully I can find like just one lone imp that's just by himself chilling. That's nowhere near. There we go. I see it in this. Wait, another one? Ah. So the snipe won, but apparently there was one back there too. So I got none of them. Awesome. Awesome. Huge. Okay. Gotta bring it boarded. I think that's easy actually. Oh, ship might be easy quest. I don't remember. Broken Shore and Argus are gonna be a treat. I'm so excited for Broken Shore and Argus, man. It is gonna be a treat. I imagine Broken Shore is gonna be wild. Okay. What am I gonna do? Red Captain Graham. Oh wait, I just gotta wait for a guy? Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't remember doing the roll quest back in the day. Upcoming Turkey Mountains is the closest thing I'll get to a magical rooster. Yeah, seriously. Bro, what if they added magical rooster for like 5,000 traders tender? But they like announce it like a couple of months before they post it to be like, hey, you want to get it? Start saving. I think they should totally do that, right? Announcing you can get this unique mount, but you gotta start saving. Are you gonna do it? And then they could just put up a bunch of garbage on like the shop, or really not garbage, but like put up a bunch of stuff people like, but like attach like traders tender as a currency to the shop. They would make so much money. They would be like swimming in money, Swimming in dollars. Straight up Scrooge McDuck. Diving into a bank full of gold. Actually would be wild. I wonder if it's actually worth just like chilling next to one of the quartermasters if you have a bunch of these rep things and just spamming through them. Because they usually just use them immediately, but I could just hold on to them, couldn't I? They just don't stack super well. So where is the world boss for today? Is he even a world boss today? Did I already do him? I don't think I did, right? Which is a good idea, by the way. Bro, if they did that, that would make so much money. People would complain, but I think so many people would still... Like, anytime they add an item to the shop that also offers Trader's Tender, a lot of people just buy it anyway. Just because it's got Trader's Tender. So even if you don't really like the item, there's a good chance you'll find someone on Trading Post that you'll want. They've done a pretty decent... Not, like... During Tracker Fight, it was definitely a little bit, like... slow at some point, the Trader's Post. Because the items were just not great. But generally, they've done a really good job with Trader's Post. They have a lot of good items that people want. Mounts, all these other pieces, all these other sets. Even like the little like recolors of cosmetic things like the skirts, the Paralysis mask and stuff. A lot of people still want those because like, well, maybe I can make it work with this type of mark or with that type of mark. So you get as many recolors as possible so you can make them work with more sets and pieces. You know what I mean? So anytime they add stuff that has like Trader's Tender attached to it, people just go wild for it. I can't help it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Something whole world spiked up to 1.3 mil DPS. That's pretty good. That seems pretty solid. Yep, Rook Kaha to you too, friend. You a Death Knight? You are a Death Knight. I like how Death Knights can get like the Paladin set, by the way. I think it's neat. And like Paladins can get the DK set and the Warrior set. That becomes just like what everybody could wear. Does this get spawned here or does it spawn over there? This is like in two spots. The world boss that took it away? Wait, why? What did they do to the world boss? Did it get bugged out? I needed my world bosses because if you get all of them, you get more knowledge too. You got quite a bit of knowledge. There's the guy. Oh, he's got the annoying buff, the amplified, which just has more health, 150% more health. So he's just a sponge, just a DPS sponge. And I'm tanking the DPS sponge. If I stand up here, do I still get hit by Bash and Smash? I don't think I do, actually. Might not be. I think if you stand there, you might just be chilling. Somebody summoned up a thing. It was like a purple circle around somebody. Like, you know, finding the demon dude. What's up, Oni? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Started late, but I managed to get 641 animals, so you can be behind. Do fine. No, yeah, you're just... because there's like an animal cap of 740, like, it doesn't matter how behind you are. You'll eventually reach the cap with everybody else. No matter how behind you are, you will still be able to hit where everybody else is hitting. Give me another upgrade. Give me that animal level up. Okay, gloves, I'll take it, but like I really wanted a ring, Blizzard. Literally cannot get rings for the life of me. All I gotta do is hunt animals. That seems easy. Do the little wolves count? Oh wait, do I have to use this? This guy's not counting. How's an enemy with experimental slime that inflicts nature damage? Hi, can you come over here? I gotta hit you with a slime apparently. I'm not getting like any credit. Okay, so these things don't give me credit. Then it's gotta be these guys that give credit, right? They're not giving credit. Am I doing something wrong? Is it bugged? Am I using the wrong item? Is there a different weapon I could use? It's gotta be bugged, right? Okay, I remove it. Let's give me the same thing. Like, it's gotta be bugged, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, it's not giving me credit. I think it's because they're dying way too quick. What if I remove my weapon? What if I remove my artifact weapon? Nope, doesn't matter. I thought maybe I'm overkilling them way too hard. So I just... Okay, we skip that and we do the other item. I need 5 anyway. I'm not wasting my time. That's annoying. Pretty sure the item here is going to be at the top of like the thing, right? Top of the totem. Pretty sure. Yep. Look at these guys, they just actually doing it the normal way. Bunch of suckers, am I right, boys? Okay, let's also do this just because it completes wardens and gets me out of this area, and hopefully lets me complete some of the easier quests. Plus I also need to get a little bit more of herbs. And then I will need to queue quarter stars, random heroic, and raid. But I think I'll do that after we raid. Zero, Nightmare Purged. Pretty sure both of them are pretty easy. That guy doesn't even give 20% completion. Actually lame. Actually lame. Does a rare give any? There's a bird. Well, the bird doesn't, but I probably should kill it at some point. There's barely anything that's spawning here. Like some dues, keepers, once in a blue moon, but that's really about it. Does the world quest achieve give knowledge? Yes, there is one for knowledge, yeah. There is one for knowledge. I have the one for like the actual armor set, but there's supposed to be one for knowledge, yes. I was looking for like all the sources of knowledge that are available right now, and World Quest is available for it. It's like 100 World Quests, so you know if you're working on the actual like the purple Sargerai set, which is from Heroic World here, you can just kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Pretty nice. You might as well get a boat done. 100 World Quests sounds like a lot though, but like if you're someone who plays, like if you use the delves and stuff, like they were all not that bad either. They don't take that long to complete. But like if you play the game more casually, or if you're like, you know what, I've done all my dungeons and raids for the day. Unless you're grinding M+, like that's the only other way of you being able to actually get gear.
Dreadroot was once a beautiful wood, but now
Can I just do something that's like really easy? Kind of find valuables, room talent harpy. Alright, I guess I'll just kill stuff here. DC and Valor just feel like it'd take a while. All the enemies are kind of spread out. And you don't really share objectives with other players, which is kind of annoying. 173 in like 3 days. Yeah, it's not bad. The problem is though, the world quests do take a while to respawn. They are, it feels like a little bit faster than they were back in Legion, so you're not having to wait like a week for the entire map to re-update. It looks like they're kind of reset once a day. So you're mostly fine, but it does take a little bit of time. It's like the most like time-consuming part of the open world stuff. It's just the actual work quests themselves and like waiting for them. But a lot of them are quick. I like, except for like the current troll ones, which can be annoying. Most of them are very, very quick and straightforward. And that's something I think they tried a little too hard with some of the newer expansions since Legion. Is to try to make world quests a little bit more like involved and a little bit more difficult, and like you have multiple step processes to do stuff. I don't think anybody likes that. I don't think anybody actually really asked for that either. But having them like very straightforward, mostly easy, you just swoop in, do it, air out. I enjoy that. I feel like that makes things easier. In a stage where you just Judgment Crusader strike and it drops. Not quite. Not quite. Usually I'm like Judgment, maybe hit him with what's it called? Templar's Verdict, and then the drop. Or I usually walk in Wake of Ashes and a hammer, and that usually is enough to kill most mobs, unless they're like elites or rares. Hey, perfect. What am I doing? There we go. Broken Shore World Quest achievement, and that grants you knowledge. Although I do need one more for the actual cosmetic, so let me do the item found. I'm pretty sure that'll be really easy. See if I can cheese it. But yeah, that's all actually for the knowledge. So now whatever I grind AP is going to be just a little bit easier. Definitely worth doing. Before you even get all your other like all the other like objectives out of the way. Definitely worth it. Wait. And I DC'd because I was clipping through a wall. Question, is my character stuck now? Better not be. Better not be. I did dismount, so hopefully I'll be okay. I'll just try to see if I can dismount and get next to an orb. We'll try again. Kind of what I use, momentum. So it looks like as soon as I dismount and I get caught by the orb, it DCs me. So I might actually have to do the world quest like normal. That, or if I start like getting in the game and start swimming immediately, I might be able to catch myself in the orb. These Guarantor dudes, there's something else, bro. There's something else. Like, what is this world quest? Seriously, what is this world quest? Like, when you think about it, like, who put this world quest together? You go down, you swim up, you swim forward, you take a thing. Champion, I need you to retrieve this item for me. Douglas. It's like right there. It's like 15 feet up in the sky. You could get up there. Wizard. Like, holy. I thought that was a good idea. Seriously. I really wish they had like more chance for you to get epic mementos from bronze. I feel like more people will be farming because bronze is a currency just so easy to come by. Epic mementos is what I really need for more infinite power. Like sometimes it gives epic mementos, but not really. Chat, you want to see my new set? Now that I got my 100 world class out of the way, you want to see my new set? I need the weapon to match it. And I think I only have one. Can you get this in purple? I think I could only get like a yellow version of the blade. Yeah. I kind of wish it was like an avoidy scenario, but like this would be fine. I want to take a screenshot. I kind of want to wait for the wings to fall off and just have the weapon and the enchant together. Looks kind of sick, doesn't it? I like this one a lot. I especially like the cloak for this one because that purple goes with so many other sets. That purple by itself is going to go well with so many different sets, man. It is not even funny. Alright, and from there we can go back to doing raids. Beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like I need a mount to match it now. I don't really have anything super purple. But now we can get the war downs out of the way. And since we're here, I might as well do Emerald Nightmare. I should do TOV normal as well. Mythic. Emerald Nightmare. Full. Give me in on that. Give me in on that. Give me in on that. Hopefully I got at least one of them. Hopefully I can do like a mythic and then heroic and then normal for both TOV and Emerald. Just because it's actually worth it. At least gear wise is pretty good. It's not really amazing for like the infinite power grind, but for gear it's actually not terrible. Did I get declined? Wait, there's one. I was gonna say. Wait, is this for normal? Or is this mythic? Because it says difficulty scaling normal. Did I get on him? Yeah, it says mythic. Okay. Whoever's lead is gonna have to set her to mythic, I imagine. The Void's Edge without Flame Ashbringer. Void's Edge with Flame Ashbringer. Hold on. You mean like combine the red and the blue? Hold on, I want to get myself Void Pally. Void Pally. Okay, so let's go red. And then Void's Edge. It's not that purple, it's like orangish. It doesn't really work super well, unfortunately. Oh, this looks cool as hell though. Like the blue with Rage Shield actually looks kind of sick. Except it doesn't look like fire anymore. It looks like... I don't even know, but it modifies it for sure. This is just not quite it. I was looking at. WTF Ashbringer I was looking at. Which one? This one? It's like the corrupted Ashbringer. The PvP version, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. PvP version. I'm pretty sure there's like a yellow version of the fire one. But I wish it was a purple one too. What's I could always go like with this weapon. Go full void. Oh, look cool as hell. That would also work pretty well. Wait, what? Due to oversight on loot table setup, some activities, particularly elite farming, herb gathering, and mining, were intentionally yielding more infinite power than intended, which led to a small subset of characters accumulating infinite power beyond our interests. Elite farming, mining, and herb gathering are valid gameplay choices, however, made the following adjustments to ensure the balance of the system and ensure a healthy economy. Infinite power earned from elite encounters mining has been lowered. Characters with over 10 million infinite power have had their infinite power reduced to 10 million? Bro, what? What? They've nerfed. Oh no, they did the thing that happened in Mop Remix, dude. They nerfed everybody's infinite power. They did it. They actually did it. They just nerfed everybody's infinite power, bro. They actually did it. I don't think I had over, did I? No, I did not have over. And there's still three people that were over 10. That's a bummer. Oh, you were, I was like close to that cutoff? Yeah. Thank God I was below that, Dal. Yeah, I was way below that, man. I was way below that. But once I get 5 million, I should be able to reach at least like close to like, you know, 10-ish or so. That's crazy. I did see a lot of people like running around with crazy amounts of infinite power. Like in 200, 300 ranges. So I guess those guys are just getting absolutely screwed over. That being said, getting infinite power is going to be pretty easy as we get more knowledge in the future phases and all that. So it's really not that big a deal. At least I think so. Yeah, if I can farm 1 plus today, would have hit it. Yeah. I feel like everybody who was pretty close, I don't know, man. Do you guys know what happened last time with Legion Remix? When they initially, because in Legion Remix, you go to the Thomas Isle and farm frogs, which gave you a lot of bronze so you could upgrade the gear. But they also gave you a lot of levels for your cloak, and they gave you this currency that you could exchange at any of the faction quartermasters to get an additional box that also gave you more of bronze and everything. Like you could get a lot of it. Players farmed those things endlessly to get super juice, and they ended up nerfing everybody that farmed the frogs, lowering the cloak levels, because that's what we had instead of the weapon. We had the cloak. I did the frog farming for like an hour for a footage in the YouTube video, and then the rest of the remix I was spending a lot of time just working on videos. I wasn't farming mobs, or just to get on my dailies done. But apparently I was one of the players that was put into the like farming category, so instead of lowering my cloak, they actually raised my cloak, because they said we lowered everyone's cloak to a certain level that did the farm. Instead of lowering, they actually set it. So for me, where everybody went down, I actually went up levels. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. So I actually gained cloak levels. I was like, thanks, Blizzard. The only problem with that was everybody that didn't do that, basically everybody got like a free reward for a quest where it's like get a character to max level and get a bunch of bronze. So everybody who did it like legit got a nice little bonus. But yeah, I was just denied the bonus. Even though I did not like abuse the cloak farm at all. It was a little annoying, but what else could you do? But it was hilarious. Which like, I guess I didn't really have like that much of an advantage on cloak, but I definitely was behind. And then Blizzard just like set me to like a way higher level. I'm like, well, now I'm no longer behind. So now I'm with everybody else. I got a nice little reset. Although I did miss out on that bronze for leveling a character. And in a way I felt like, dude, why am I even being punished when I didn't even farm the frogs that much? But I guess it spent like an hour, and anybody who spent like any significant time with the frogs, maybe for, I don't know, for like more than 30, I don't know, maybe more like 30 minutes or something. Or maybe if you got enough of those like threshold of like how many of those charms of good fortune you would have gotten. Maybe that's what they were like counting. Any character that had above a certain amount of charms of good fortune spent is now like punished, which for me is punished. Yeah, that's crazy though. They nerfed the Men Plus gearing, and now they nerfed everybody who had like a crazy amount of infinite power. That's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't like. They should have. This is what they should have done to make sure everybody's happy. Nerf the people that are like abuse the early grind, and then give some kind of reward, like additional maybe infinite power or bronze for anybody that didn't. I feel like that would have been pretty cool. Get everybody down to 10 mil, and everybody that didn't abuse it got a bonus infinite power. Not 210 mil, but just like, I don't know, give him like, I don't 2 mil extra. It's a buffer M plus gearing though. I'd be farming 65s in order to get 740 gear. Yeah. Didn't they make M plus gear basically in a sense like easier to like grind through? Because now it doesn't matter what level of keystone you do, right? It all just matters how many keystones you can complete. If you just grind them, eventually it'll be 740. You don't need to do like higher end keystones anymore. So in a way they made like gearing for M plus to some degree easier, didn't they? Am I wrong to assume that? What's a permanent in combat? But I might as well kill Ursak real quick. But you want to farm 27s or 40s for infinite power? So much easier to farm gear. Yeah. Yeah, so because now you can just do more like casual keys and then get like really like, get more keys done, so you get more of the modes of broken. What is it? Time to replace your stuff. Why am I aggro? Hello? I am not the tank. I was gonna say, like, Grom, if anybody should be getting like big aggro is Grom, but a lot of his damage is pet damage, isn't it? Yeah, it is pet damage. Or you know what they should do? I feel like they should at least increase how much infinite power we can get from raids and like the weekly content. Just buff that up by a bunch. Alright, let's rush off to the side. And then we get ourselves hopefully an upgrade. An item or two. Come on, Blizzard. You can't just keep giving me gauntlets. I need a ring. Is that an upgrade? No, it's 708. So it's not an upgrade, unfortunately. The same stats too. That's disappointing. How'd you get it to 26 knowledge? I'm at 21 so far. I did my world quest. I did basically everything. I did Sojourner quests. I did all my raids. I did the world quest or world quest achievement. I basically done everything that you can at the very beginning. I haven't done all the world bosses. That is another thing I need to work on. But it looks like there's no world boss today for some reason. Frog farmers in Legion Remix there. Yeah, frog farmers are nerfed. It's happened again. Oh, here we go. Here's a monk full fister. Well, who is that sneaking up on him? Damage wise. Oh, it's your boy. Oh, it's your boy. Dude, again, I keep getting items that are just not the one I need. Am I just like cursed that I don't have any rings? This thing is way too low of an item level and it won't let me like replace it. I gotta like switch them like this or something? Like what am I doing? What is happening? Why am I cursed? Give me a ring right now, Blizzard. Give me a ring right here. This game hates me. Actually hates me. But I got more infinite power. So at least there's that. I get now like 109,000 infinite power for every like challenge mementos. Using the item artifact levels 221. Gotta start somewhere, right? Gotta start somewhere, my friend. I'm sure I'll eventually get a ring, right, chat? I'm not just gonna be stuck with that crappy 688 forever, right? Right? I like that dude just sleeping in there. What a Chad. Give me a lust. Anybody a luster? Maybe drums are. Probably watch some to drums, but what can you do? We jumpers. Generally is the hardest part to get. I felt like I was getting a lot of rings and necks and trinkets for such a long while, by the way. I was getting a ton of them specifically, and every other item was not quite it. Mulgar? No, not Mulgar, not Mulgar, not Mulgar. Wrong way. Damn it, we just killed her. Which way is it? Is the Il'gynoth fight. Damage to enter and fell and we're so jarring. Or what? Between nature and fell. Oh yeah. I mean, nature is a group stuff, right? Isn't it a group buff? It's a solid group buff, and it was good if like the demon wasn't working for you super well. I do hope they end up buffing all the others, like light. Hope they buff like the raw damage of it. If they buff the nature one, I feel like nobody plays that, and the Everdisk. I hope they buff that as well. Keep the demon strong, but buff everybody else, so they're like viable. And maybe give like some bonuses for like, I don't know, nature and arcing damage. That'd be cool as hell. So like some mages that are encouraged to play that or something, or any other classes or whatever. I think it'd be sick as hell. Like imagine the Paladin when you're playing Fel, your Templar's Verdict does like chaos damage instead of like holy damage. That would have been sick. But I don't think they're going to be changing artifact weapons anytime soon. You know what I mean? Ooh, the hell killed a blob super far out. Actually though, Douglas Martin Jr., what in the hell? I was gonna say I could do twofer, but they're too far apart. What is recommended ammo to hop into raid groups? 620. 620, you're gonna be pretty comfortable. But it's really up to you. Death Knight? Okay, that guy decided to walk out of it. Like he actively walked out of it. Bro, what is your name? I feel like that is some working ass behavior, I'm not gonna lie. Like like what? Okay, this guy's down, more or less. Look at the much damage I did. I did nothing special. Just the Empyrean Hammers did a lot of work for me. Literally did nothing this whole run. Stop damage for no reason. Telling you, Pali's really good. Pali's excellent. I don't get how to judge these things. It's hard to judge. It really just, I see a lot of people looking for 720 or 620 item level in groups for pugging. People, if anything, they do like over like a limit to like their item level. People are usually like 620 plus. That's usually what people like when they're making groups for it. That's what they're advertising, like that's what they want. But there's no like, yeah, it's hard to like tell exactly what the item level you need, because the gearing in Legion Remix is so different compared to retail, right? I was gonna say for a second. Is that Mythics? Oh, that's Mythic. You can see the difficulty up here, it's Mythic. And then after this I'm gonna do Heroic, and then probably normal of this and normal TOV. I did normal just for the gear. I do Heroic and Mythic for like the Epic Mementos and gear. Mostly for Mementos. But I still want to do normal for like items and gear, because you get more modes and potentially more gear. Touch death with 300 million, proceeded to crash. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Dude, I got so many shield abilities now. Like super tanky, but I don't really need to be tanky. Look, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just pressing hammer the entire time. For some reason I'm doing any kind of damage. I didn't even blow up my demon either. That guy spiked. I didn't. He did 79 spike. Imagine if I spiked. Imagine if I spiked. I spiked now. Just won't hit anything, I don't think. Again, cloaks, again, items. Oh, that's actually... Nah. Haste Mastery is okay, but Mastery is better. Look, I'm getting items that are just like, I'm not getting an item level increase. I need to get lucky and get a ring. I need to roll a ring, man. I need to get lucky and roll a ring finally. Shoulders, which, okay, it's an upgrade. I'll take it. But man, I need a ring really badly. Like, real badly. Really badly. Did I go back? I did do Black Rook hold again, CR 200 mil crit. Yeah. On that other boss. The final guy. By the way, just get him hit with a leg. What is it? Wind strike? Wind kick? With 300 mil is just diabolical. It's like, oh, I didn't realize your game, monk. 20 animal for mythic. I mean, the higher the better, but yeah, 620 is what people look for minimum. I feel like at 620 you're doing enough damage and you're survivable enough to do stuff. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. Or be Scooby and have a cloud of people to put Scooby daily runs and people just sign up. Oh, that could work too, yeah. That could work. Yeah, and I'm sure like right now the requirement of item level is like just for some of the groups, but eventually like I don't think anyone is gonna care. You pick up a couple of pumpers and you can pick up literally anybody and everybody. Doing halls if anybody wants to do it next. Wait, that guy's the group lead. The Worgen from earlier. That guy's the group lead. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I need this place on heroics. I'll probably have to bounce, find another group. I hate when people don't do just like normal, then heroic, or mythic, heroic, normal, or whatever. I have to blow up my demon super early because he's about to fade anyway. Hammer. Another big hammer. Please give me a ring, Blizzard. Please give me a ring. My item needs to go up. Give me pants. They are a nice bump in item level. You know, but I still need a ring. For some reason the game will not drop me a ring. For the life of me, man. What a bummer. Alrighty, doing a heroic with this place. Just a quick easy run. Down it's like at 10 AM. I do that down but like at like 10 AM. Fair enough, fair enough. You know, something I've never seen anyone talk about. I really hope we get the Argus Skybox after Tomb. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. Skybox changes, doesn't it? You are right. Hell yeah, I'd love that, man. Love to see it. Bumpers, hero. I guess it doesn't really matter what group I sign up for, right? EM 600 plus Such a heroic? Oh wait, yeah. I guess this person just went and did this place on Mythic. Do I have any of the other quests to complete actually? Hold on, before we dive in. Oh, let me go and actually no, it's already set. I was gonna go and turn in my what is it, the research quests. Because I'm pretty sure I still have at least one. From oh yeah, you're right. This is Bounce of Power. Storyline. Bounce of Power even says that too. I like that. Yeah, I still also need to do a heroic dungeon. Group finder and then court. So we'll probably just do that after we get this done. Did your crap look so boring? What are you talking about, dude? Hold on, man. I'm ramping. I'm ramping. We blasted through a mythic raid. Got a bunch of items. Got a bunch of mythic power. I'm just getting through like what my daily runs, man. It's really fun. Then the cosmetics you can earn are pretty awesome. Like, look at the set. I know boots and not really kind of clashing for a bit, but Look how good it looks, man. It looks so good. And I got like 3 versions of them. There's still one more to go. It's really fun. Like if you're a big fan of like making a very, very powerful character and you mildly like PvE content, but really more than anything love crafting builds to break the game. If you played like any ARPGs ever and like the power progression, I think you would like Legion Remix a ton. Or even if you're just someone who likes, you know, getting mounts, getting mogs, the amount of bronze you get from just anything you do and then converting that into sets, mounts, mogs, all those things, it's really good. It's really fun. I hear a lot from PvPers that are like, oh, Legion looks boring. Bro, there's a ton of people that missed out on Mop Remix, and trust me, you don't want to miss. The regret for Mop Remix was like generational, man. A lot of people missed out on the fun that was. Don't miss out. Don't be that guy. Because you're going to be like, man, I wish I actually played. There's way too many of those after Mop Remix, man. Way too many. You try and duel people no one accepts. I saw somebody dueling out in a Zuno once. I was kind of surprised. But imagine like, wait, I tried to duel him as a tank or as a Windwalker. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you can just karma at the beginning and just pop off. Oh, look at this guy, dude. Initiate. We got a lot of gear, right? No. Well, it's actually, we're about the same item level. Actually. But that guy popped off. He did really good. I'm gonna try to see if I can run through him. Can we just actually run all the way through him? Just like head out to like the portals. Do we actually have to fight all these things? Do we actually have to? I'm pretty sure at high enough levels we'll just be running past it and everything here is gonna just die like passively. So like all the different traits and passive damage procs. Dude, whenever I get hit by the debuff, if I hand or freedom somebody, it breaks and it does immediate damage. It's supposed to be a thing that you gotta stack for to split the damage, but like that guy died. If somebody's near me and I just bubble it, I just nuke somebody. Or if somebody gets it and I hand a freedom of them and they're by themselves, it just immediately kills them. If they don't have enough health. I will be honest, I have gypped some people with that. It'd be like, oh, look at you, you got hit by a mechanic. Shame if somebody were to hit you with a hand of freedom and just one-shot you. Just hit him with a love tap. As a Windwalker? Yeah, as a Windwalker, maybe I could see someone who'd be like, you know what, I could probably take a Windwalker. Brewmaster, no, but a Windwalker, maybe. But they're probably looking at your gear and they're like, yeah, this guy has like 100 million health. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. No shot, buckaroo. No shot. So mean, bro. It is mean, but hey, you know what? That's it's a dude. You could take a rogue player away from the rogue, but you can't take that rogue player mentality out of the player. You can't take that rogue mentality out of the rogue player. And like, of course, if there's something I could do that's like cheesy, that just like causes harm for another person, that's kind of mildly funny. Of course, I'm gonna do it because it's mildly funny. Not a big deal. They just run back. You know, it's not the end of the world. I'm able to have a little evil giggle about it. What's the harm in that? Is that a dick move? Sure. Is it funny? Definitely. So they cancel each other out. Here, folks, that was toxic. Bro, I've been called by people that I've never met like super giga toxic. There was this one clip a while back, months ago. As a streamer, I'm not gonna name a name, but he has some buddy of his that is a mod in his stream, and they were just doing like 2v2 together. And I just found some random dude to do some twos with, and I ran into them, and it was like super kind / wave or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the guy they seen that chilled until they comes back, and I was like, oh, I know this guy. I heard about him. He's a friend with another streamer. I'm not gonna name a name. And then I went to the stream, the actual stream, to see what they said. And that dude, friend of the streamer that was playing with him, were just trash talking me, describing me as toxic. And the entire time, look, he DC'd, my healer killed the guy, I let him reset so we can actually have a proper 2v2. I did everything on toxic, and the dude just kept trashing me. That's how I learned, like, dude, it doesn't matter, like, what you do. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter how good of a person you try to be, or try to, like, outwardly to be presented or whatever. Like, some people are just gonna hate you for no reason. And, like, honestly, it's their problem at that point. Like, this is not even my problem. It's, like, an issue with them at that point. You know what I mean? So I've had, like, for a while, like, I've just would run into random situations where somebody just, like, hated my guts and described to their friends as, I'm toxic. And it's like, all right. Dude, shit like that used to upset me too, but at some point I realized it's just like there's just nothing you can do. If somebody just hates your guts and that's the idea they have in their head, that is literally their issue. That is literally their brain being small, and there's nothing you can do about it. Besides, just don't even put the energy into it. Also, why are we not pulling the boss yet? Are we waiting for somebody? I'm waiting for Fali Borum? Or not? I might need to get the week off from me, Jake, about like tracking how much damage that demon's gonna do. Because this is what, based on what? Like 7.7 million stuck between fell touch. Oh, he died so quick. I was just literally reading the tooltip, thinking about like, when should I blow him up? And he just died. Thank you, Blizzard. 7-11 item level is really, really good. I need a ring, though! I need a ring! 688 is criminal! One item that I need to actually upgrade my item level for. Blizzard, please! It's found out a 639 DH with 121 mil HP. 631 Versa! Bro, that's probably one of the guys that did the cheese, didn't they? Because 631% Versa seems like a lot. But that's awesome. Is he Havoc or Vengeance? Because I feel like Vengeance with 121 makes sense, but a Havoc with that much is diabolical. Brother did the cheese for 48 hours Havoc. I'm surprised if he still kept that Versa, because they are apparently are put up a blue post that they're going to be nerfing. Maybe they just haven't done it yet, but they're going to be nerfing people that like cheesed. Taking away that anybody who has above 10 million infinite power down to 10 million. Well, that's 60 mil. Yeah. Down for checking it. First time checking in, started a prop heli. Would you say, how would you get the Ashbringer weapon back up in the lore hall? If you could talk about just the basic Ashbringer, yes, just do it. Like when you first start out in Legion Remix, when you do the story for the Order Hall, you will have an opportunity for you to go and do a quest to get your artifact weapon. So to get the original Ashbringer, yeah, you'll just do the main story. And then to unlock it, you actually will have a lot of the artifact weapons have like overlapping objectives how to unlock it. One of them being like a different skin is to complete the Order Hall. That unlocks for all three of them. Then there's one with PvP, which I don't really know if you can unlock today or not. You might be able to, but I'm not 100% if you still can or cannot get the PvP skins. Hidden version is also different. It's going to be unique for all of them. But Balance of Power is going to be, it's account wide now. It's Warbound, quest, and achievement. So that one unlocks also at the same time for all of them. So if you ask out how to get the base version, you just do a quest in the Order Hall from Legion. How to get variations of skins. Some will overlap with protection, while others won't. Is the answer. Can't on Limix or DK Retail? You can't on Remix or DK Retail? Yeah, on Retail you might be able to get it on PvP, but I'm not 100%. But that'll be based on like PvP level, right? Okay, I can't pull up the PvP screen, but it'll be based on like your PvP level, which I can't track right now, but oh, we do need to kill the fighter. I was about to say stag. I know my animals. That's definitely not a stag. With 8 legs. Oh, am I bugged? Okay, I'll have to do one of those. Does it run out of puddle? It just bugs you and you just have that poison forever. I think until you kill the boss, that'll fall off the edge. think I live this. Oh yeah. I live this. Trinket. Oh, thank goodness, Blizzard. But what about a ring? What about a ring? I was gonna say, maybe that's a ring. I've got a level up Paladin, Demon Hunter Druid, and a Monk, but I don't know which one to main. You mean like to main at all, or just maining for Legion Remix? It's hard to tell exactly. Like, if you're looking for a class to main heading into midnight, brother, I have no idea. We don't even know what most classes are gonna play like until midnight is done with this like alpha beta stuff, pre-launch testing or whatever, development build. But for Legion, I think Paladin is really strong. I think Demon Hunter is also really good, and I think it would be great for like solo and open world content and like raids, because you have all that leash healing. But like, play whatever you like at the end of the day. I mean, for Remix, I don't know which one to commit to play. Paladin, I think, is really good. I think anything you can play a tank will allow you to like get harder content done. So Druid, Death Knight, all of them actually. We really rolled a lottery of tanks, honestly. Yeah, Paladin I think is a solid choice, or Demon Hunter, in my opinion. I feel like Guardian Druid Paladin spec more fun than others. Druid is also really fun. I've seen Druids do pretty well as well in Legion Remix. Boomkins, Perils, Guardian is very strong. Guardian scales incredibly well with all these artifact weapon abilities, like incredibly well. Pretty sure we can't do like any damage to the boss, can we? 99% damage taken. I mean, if somebody hits him hard enough, then maybe. I give DPS healer 70% avoidance, and I'm plus if people take me as a DPS, bro. Seriously. Seriously, Johnny. I think you might just have to go for as much gear that gives you avoidance then. You know? Not even kidding. I just pick up every item that gives you avoidance so you can at least lift stuff. It is rough as a pure DPS though. Tanks are literally have it on easy mode right now. Prop Alley in particular, I think it's super good. Because it's basically like a pseudo healer in a way. Kind of wild though. Dude, we killed this guy so fast on Mythic with the Ichors, the blobs. But here on Heroic, we're struggling. Come on, one more. Please. DPS healer boss coming Tuesday. Legion Remix. Oh, they're actually doing it. Oh, they're doing it. Hold on. They're doing it, chat. We're currently aware of the tech meta in Mythic Plus. As a target boss for damage dealing, healer specs coming in phase 2. Let's go. There are nerfs, but we also have buffs, baby. There it is. They're happening. DPS buffs are happening, boys. Do not give up on the DPS dream. It's happening this Tuesday. Don't know what it's going to be, but it's a big announcement. There it is. There it is. Please give me a ring. Please give me a ring. Ask and you complain and ye shall receive. Bitch and ye shall receive. What's up, Steve Shimmy? Yay, buffs? Exactly, dude. Yeah, anybody that played a DPS, rogue, mage, warlock, shaman, all those guys felt like they were just locked out of pushing Myth Plus because it was a tank meta. And looks like they're buffing DPS. If anything, I'm hoping to reduce how much damage you take from Mythic Plus, maybe, because right now it seems to be why people playing tanks, because you do a ton of damage. What they're probably gonna do, I wouldn't be surprised, is if they're gonna gut tanks in damage, which hopefully they don't. I hope they just buff up all the DPS classes so they just hit harder, and maybe make it so that most enemies in dungeons don't target you or something. I don't know, but they probably might have to do like a full-on group-wide targeted damage reduction. But yeah, it's crazy. Streamer client, basically, man, basically. Oh, I'm so happy. And after a few kills, I'm gonna get myself mementos. So we're actually making our way from like what, below 700 to like 710 atom level. So our goal to get to 740 is actually like really reasonable, chat. Actually a very reasonable goal. Don't know if I'll get it today, but definitely this week. Oh, that last little explosion of fell spike at the end, bro. Just like inch ahead. It's cheesy. 7-11. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we're doing it. It's gonna be a little bit of I got 3 points that time. A single epic memento and I got 3. It's happening. Now I'm gonna get to the point where I get one of those and I get 3 overlaps. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. After the boss, look at REMIX Discord. What's happening in REMIX Discord? Imagine get a slap in the head for slice and wins for 264 mil. Is that a Black Rook hold again? That's crazy. How goes it? How goes it? Solo for me, 650 item level. I got 17 relic knowledge, or what it's called. Feeling ill tonight, so gonna hide in bed and play. Yeah, man, go for it. Happy as a solo player progression so far. That is really good prog, man. That is really good prog. That is excellent. Especially if you're doing stuff solo. So far I've been pugging my stuff. I haven't actually had like a guild run or anything like that. Everything that I've done REMIX so far has been through pugging. But a lot of it, like especially if you're doing all the quests in the open world, it's really good gear, man. It's really good progress. It overlaps because it's like 180k tick per epoch. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. But it's still really good. Like eventually, basically, like every time I get an epoch, I usually get 2 upgrades, but sometimes I get 3. So that's really nice. It's just really nice to be there. And after this, I'll do Jake. Is it still? You think it's still worth doing normal just for gear? Probably right. Because there's nothing else I could really do for gear. Do my world quests. Did you get all the quests on the zones done? Yeah, get Sojourner. Basically, so just work on trying to get yourself as much infinite power as quickly as you can. Probably. Because I know it's kind of whatever for infinite power, but the gear is probably decent. As long as I can keep getting upgrades. Beautiful. Just 15 million DPS. Good chest. Decent. Master would be better, but Ace is okay. So it looks like I get about like what, an item level per item, which is pretty solid. 4 keys to speed farming and DHT more core, by the way. Yeah, I do need to get my keys out of the way too. Keys are pretty good for like gear, but also like just infinite power as well. I imagine probably the best for infinite power specifically. Scooby Run, there it is, man. There it is. Trash. Yeah, level 40 gave me 90 epochs. That's pretty good, yeah. I basically pretty much won. Pretty much. Especially if you could run them like fairly quickly. Although I feel like you could probably run like a couple of 30s faster than you can do 40s, and you'll probably get more epics that way. Once you get some like juiced up group, plus 3 be a rage 30 minutes. Oh, 40? Oh, no, mind then. Never mind. Yeah, if you're doing it in a 30-minute run, that'd be pretty good. Or I'm actually wondering if you could do a keystone that you could do in 10 minutes and get like 6 of them. versus however many 13s you could do in an hour. Probably you could do some math where it's like it's actually better. That's what boosting somebody who was just three cracked tanks. Okay. Fair. So you could only get faster though. I feel like if you're farming there, you probably wouldn't be boosting anybody. Probably not worth. Most souls 25, 35 for most efficiency. As that keystone specifically, I could see it. Only 2 bosses. I could actually see it. Who is this Hims guy? Oh, he's him. He is literally him. Only the person who's so far been able to beat me in most cases has been getting to the Paladin. Like sturdy item level. Wait, wrong thing. Oh, what? I'm in combat again. We're in a plus 20 more day 2 or 3 in 3.5 minutes. Yeah, I feel like if you can get like a really quick dungeon that you could just run in 3 minutes and get as many of them done as possible. Oh, I hit the wrong guy with a hand of freedom. I was gonna get Makoto. Makoto might still die. There's nobody protecting them. I'm gonna hit him with a... Oh, I can't even sack him. I try to help him, chat. I tried to hit him with a blessing of sacrifice, but the game would not let me. It would not let me hand of freedom them either. I think it's because they did the whole... I think they're bugged out. I think they're Belf, right? Yeah, they're bugged out. They're Belf. Milky Way? Okay, I helped Milky Way, but Destroyers died. Instantly blew up. He didn't have to stand next to him. Look, I was trying to be helpful that time. DK's damage is insane. Was there a Death Knight? I'm not seeing a Death Knight in the group, unfortunately. Yeah, if there's a Death Knight that did some insane damage, I guess I just don't see it. Unless you mean like he's just... Unless you're talking about like a Milky Way, and it's like, that's pretty good damage for a tank. These are the babies? Yeah, I don't know what you mean then. Good, I'll later on my blood DK was going straight into Mythic and Real Nightmare. Yeah, no, seriously. If you're a tank, you can just straight up jump into Mythic. You don't need gear. You'll be fine. It only does pretty insane DPS, I think. It's just the pet buffs count as Crusade. Oh, do they? Count for Crusade. Oh, like for the, these things? Call of Legion? Such a Malice? Or I mean like buffing the pet buffs like the pet and all these guys. If that'd be hilarious because you do have a master that buffs your pet damage, doesn't it? Yeah, if that counts, that's kind of nuts. Although, isn't like nature better because you just buff the pets themselves specifically? But again, the Valor Transmog, World Quest, 100 of them in hard mode or heroic world tier. It's a good set. I'm gonna put it on as soon as I can. I've just been replacing my gear bit by bit. I didn't pull him. Like how they have one guy dead. Hope he gets credit. If not, you can technically run this place as normal again and still get credit. I don't think he'll be locked out or anything. Okay, we're running off the cliff real quick. And then we put on the actual set. Both are pretty good, but Fell's a bit ahead. I really do think they gotta buff all the other ones. They don't need to nerf Fell, they just gotta buff all the other ones. Let me put on the set for you. Look at that. And I decided to go with the like the corrupted Ashbringer, not the wait, no, we don't want to do dragons. But definitely dragons. Definitely dragons. You guys going to Mulgar way too quickly. Just say it plus 12 unlimited and no one invites me with 6 to 25 out of low mythic raids. It's a little rough. It is a little rough. People are gonna be like, look, not only are you competing against all the other players that are like same item level as you, but you're also competing against like all the giga chats that cheesed out and have some insane high item level on their gear and insane amount of artifact power, infinite power, whatever. That is toxic. Now I want to play the video game, please. Here we go. Yo, Hims is popping off. I like the name Hims too, by the way. Look at him. His damage is absolutely wild. Look at the hammer damage. Just the Purian hammer does so much, man. It is crazy good. It's crazy. I still will stand by this, man. I feel like Paladin is the strongest DPS. I just haven't really seen anybody do more. Like, same level gear? How much Verse got Hims? Let me see. He's got 163, so I don't think he's like cheesed it super hard. I think he's just super well geared. Been playing a bunch. Yeah, I doubt that he really like went too cheesy. He's got a couple of 140s already, so he's just a gamer gaming. I don't think he did anything crazy or wild or unethical. We'll stick to Paladin. Yeah, if you're not sure what class you want to play, just do Pally. I think you'll like it. Pally just seems to be really strong. And I'm not a Paladin main. I just decided to play one for Legion Remix, and I decided like last minute I was thinking I was gonna play Demon Hunter, but Paladin ended up being like a really good choice, like an insanely good choice. And somebody killed Hims. He can't be here, so I'm gonna have to do it for him. Do it for the both of us. Bro, the item level jumps are wild. Actually wild. Yeah, doing this is normal. While it does feel like everything goes by kind of slow, like the gearing process is a little slow, but I'm not getting as many like all these modes or epic mementos. I am getting gear, so this was definitely worth. Although not all the pieces I'm getting bring my item level up. I really need to replace my ring. I recently replaced. I need to replace my trinket. I also need to smelt the gear so I can get like a better Ashbringer. So I might just need to do that in between the bosses. Maybe while waiting for Xavius I should do that. Actually, I'll try doing it now. Just melt a bunch of items. See if I can get those sands to buff up my item level of my weapon. That'll probably help a little. And then I'll do that on Xavius if I don't get it done here. Is there a limit to players for mythic raids? 40. No, 20. For mythic raids, only 20 people can join. For normal and heroic, you can go up to 30. So there is a limit. But for mythic, it's only 20. That limit was established, I think it was back in Legion, if not Warlord of Draenor. Maybe it was Pandaria that they decided 20 man. But yeah, you can go up to 30 in every other difficulty. Oh yeah, there we go. One sand. So that raises my item level up a little bit. What do you think the buffs are gonna be, chat? for DPS and healers on Legion Remix. Because it's probably good that they announced some buffs, man, because the nerfs were kind of disappointing. Dr. Hole completed in 5 minutes. Yeah, there it is, dude. 30. There it is. Yeah, the faster completed, the better. Jake, what do you think the buffs are going to be for the healers and DPS? Because I feel like everybody just takes way too much damage, which is why people play tanks. The reason why people, like, you'd have to nerf the damage intake, right? Or maybe they might have to do this too. They might have to increase how much damage tanks take, reduce how much damage they do, and buff up DPS and healers. Because they're probably going to need to do something to make sure that healers are actually needed. Because right now healers are not really necessary. But I don't really know how they're going to do that. You know? Probably flat damage, increase damage aura, DPS and healers. Probably. I just don't really know how they're going to make healers viable. Because right now, like, healers are not really necessary. Like, if everybody plays a tank, it don't really need a healer. But I guess they just... I'm just afraid they're going to end up nerfing tanks. Just absolutely gutting them. I feel like Blizzard sometimes, like, will nerf things incorrectly. And I'm just kind of worried, I'm not going to lie. Because it's not the first time they've done it. I feel like they always run into an issue with like tanks, healers, and DPS, and that whole trifecta, right? The holy trinity. I feel like the trinity maybe makes sense in like, I don't know, classic WoW in earlier versions, but I feel like as we get later into more modern expansions, a lot of like raid comps and team comps even try to see if they can do a run without a healer, because that is the class that kind of holds the group back to some degree. Not literally, but like, let's say you're doing a Mythic Plus dungeon, right? And like, remember when there was a meta of Prot Pally as a tank and all DPS, and DPS would have like off healing, like shamans and druids and shadow priests maybe, where you would be able to rotate those buttons and then press defenses when you needed it, and the rest of the time like Prot Pally would just heal you up, because they don't always need to make sure that they have like all the defenses up at all times. There is some downtime, and they can use the downtime to just like keep everybody alive and heal. Word of glory here, word of glory there, and that usually was enough. But healers were seen like they held the group back because you could just get more damage. Yeah, you would have a couple more deaths maybe, but things would die so much faster. I feel like they might just have to find a way to make the damage less spiky for healers to heal, and maybe make the damage come out as like a raw damage. If that makes any sense. Because I feel like the damage is only going to go up, especially like in higher Mythic Plus keys. Damage is only going to get spikier and spikier. You know? I feel like they're just like putting themselves in a situation where I don't even know how they will be able to find a solution for it. It's been an ongoing problem for a very, very long while. Unless maybe they add like some kind of like a healing absorb effect that healers need to heal through. And they actually did that for a couple of raids, like Saldahar and Demencius have a couple of those mechanics where there's like a healing absorb effect. So you're not necessarily having to heal the health bar, but you're having to heal like an extra health bar. It's just while the absorb effect is on the target, it's ticking down on them. So they're not taking big spiky damage, but you still have to do a lot of healing in order to fight through the healing absorb and then top them back up. And I feel like it's just, I don't know, I don't even know if they really did anything specifically to make healers worse. It's just the way that the game has like continued on. And the only way to really like change it is remove defenses out of all the other DPS. I think they need to not force healers to remix, because people are gonna run them if they aren't. People are gonna run them even if they aren't needed. I mean, some people want to play healer, but healers become less necessary, right? Why would you bring a healer when you can bring a prop paladin who can do the same thing essentially? They can do damage and heal. And the problem is, like, at least some people believe that the only solution to fix healers and make healers like viable and necessary in group settings is if DPS and tanks all have less defenses to work with. Just less defensive options. Just less defensives, less group utility, less of that, and only give it to healers. And maybe that could be a way to do it, right? Like at some point, rogues only had evasion, but they gave you like 50% DR maybe. Right? Warriors would have a defensive every 30 minutes, stab with a sword, and that's it. You're kind of out in the open. The only thing you can do is shield block, and the rest of it is like having a healer keep you alive. Alright, so way back in the day, that's more or less how classes played. Healers were the only one who could really help you top up. Having a strong defensive that you could use regularly was pretty much uncommon. And maybe if you did have one, you only had it available once in a blue moon. You know? But they gave more classes defenses, more classes and more defenses and more defensives. But over time, it's just like it's like a race between the healers and every other DPS class or tank class. Everybody has enough defenses to lift stuff. So, but the only other way to go about it is like removing defenses out of DPS. And I don't really know how that whole world is gonna work, to be honest. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know how well it's gonna go. 710 chat. 710. So we're only like 30 item levels away from max. For the time being. So now I gotta start replacing some of these other pieces that are 780. We got one more raid, and then I guess we'll do try to see if we can find a quarter stars. See if I can do Trial of Valor. Normal. Trial of Valor. Yeah. That'll do. For REMIX, I think healers should have an extra add-on to the AP system that allows healing to absorb. That could work, but you don't really need healers, you know? Like, no one ever takes enough damage to require a healer. I mean, that could help for some healers, so you don't need to be, like, reactive. You could just, you know, make a huge absorb shield through overhealing, maybe. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, right? Overhealing? But the thing is, nobody takes enough damage to begin with to need a heal. Not a lot of people really take enough damage to be like, oh, I need a healer right now. You just don't even take that. You don't even feel it. You just haven't taken enough damage to like need one. So I don't really know. Like they're still trying to figure out the whole solution of where do healers fit in the overall endgame meta. Because time and time again we've seen healers be like needed, but then over time they become less needed and less needed and less needed. Like every single raid tier so far that we've had. I also need to go swing by Wardens at some point. But every single raid tier we've had so far, you start out a raid roster with maybe like, I don't know, you have like 4 healers. But then as you get better gear or whatever and you progress into the fight, you actually will drop a healer so you can kill bosses quicker. So everybody's tanky enough, everybody got gear, you need healers less. So to make the fights easier and go by faster, you literally drop a healer because the healers hold me back from getting those fights done quicker. And that has happened from raid to raid to raid. Like when you get to farm, you literally have less healers because they're not necessary. So the question is, how do you keep them necessary? Unless you make it mandatory that you need to have a certain amount of healers in a raid. They're trying to figure out what I can do, figure out what I can solo for Mythic Plus wise so I can farm it. Yeah, all you can do is just take the key that you have and push it up. Take the keystone that you have, whatever the keystone is that. I don't even have one. I need to talk to my panda lady. But you take a keystone and just push it up. Just run it as long as it's soloable, keep going up until you hit that wall, and then you know you level. A mandatory lock would be damaging if anything. And mandatory lock would be damaging if anything. Exactly, it would be damaging. But like, that's how else do you keep healers relevant? You know, outside of just making like, okay, you just need one. That's it. No option. You just need to have one. You can't start this raid without a certain amount of healers. It would be damaging. I don't disagree. But like, how do you stop healers from becoming useless as the tier goes on? Because in a way, they're not literally useless, but they do start to feel useless. They do start to feel like a hindrance to a degree. Not literally because they're like terrible people or anything. Healers can definitely be divas, you know, especially from our heroes and our raid. But like, he blew him up. This guy's golly, dude. Star Surges. Boomkin strong. Just an ebb and flow of the game. Regular and MC AQ would drop from 8 healers to 4 sometimes 2. Yeah, that's true. But the question is, how do you? But healers want to keep playing healer, and they want to keep doing farm content. So how do you find a way to keep healers relevant into farm content without slowing down the pace or having a worse experience because you're running a certain amount of healers? Because people still want to play healer. And Blizzard definitely wants to like accommodate healers because otherwise healers are gonna go on strike or something. Healers have been complaining about this for a while. So like at some point you just gotta find a solution. Just tell them, be like, hey, deal with it. I don't think people are gonna be fine with that. Just if you just told them, you know what, just deal with it. Sometimes you suck, sometimes you don't. It's whatever. Deal with it. Quit your bitching. I don't think people are gonna appreciate that. Not gonna lie. Probably not gonna appreciate it. So but the best way of going about it, I think you need some kind of solution. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just like any solution works, you know, at least it would be a start. Not asking for like the answer to all answers. Come on, Douglas. Why are you pulling the boss already? We're not even there. Thank you. Thank you for being considerate and pulling the boss without us. Okay, the moon could have just got to one-shot this guy real quick. Holy dude. Crime spree. This man is literally on a crime spree. With the stuff that he's doing to these bosses, this is a crime in progress. Because he's my key gun. Yeah. You gotta talk to the Pender lady to get your keystone. So she hangs out on like the main island or whatever. Where the bazaar is at. That guy has a knockback? That's weird. Get enough ADS to stand in mechanics to WM. That's the thing, is like you could add more mechanics so people need healing. But like no, the only other way that a lot of healers think that the game could come back to like the balance could be set is if you literally start ripping away defenses out of DPS classes. So that there's not a lot of opportunity for you to press the defensive just to heal. Or to reduce the damage taken so you don't even need to heal. So imagine if they were to start just ripping defensive out of DPS and only giving them like, you can only pop a defensive every 5 minutes. It's a good defensive, but you only get it once every 5 minutes. So you don't have to think about pressing defenses in DPS. All you can do is dodge mechanics, but when there's damage taken, you just can't pop a defensive. Because eventually if you gear it enough and if you optimize enough, you can use defenses just to live anything. And I've heard that argument from like multiple people. I'm pretty sure Automatic Jack is the first person I heard saying like you should just start taking away defenses from DPS, otherwise it's just like a race to the bottom. But I've heard other like healers that I played with say something similar along those lines. Like, yeah, you probably would need to start removing defenses out of DPS classes. And to me, it just feels like a very archaic way of doing it, but like that would do it in a way. And I'm wondering if the game should head into that direction. But I kind of like having the agency as a rogue to have defenses when I need them, right? I kind of like having that agency at the same time. She gave me a 30. Oof, I don't think it was soloable for me. Can't you lower it down? Talk to her to drop it down a couple of levels. Do that. And like, I don't know, start on a 20. And then reset the key until you can't, like, you know, until you can actually solo. But yeah, lower it down by like, I don't know, 25. 20, whatever you think is going to be a comfy number, and start there. Collect residual, normal dungeon, earthquake, kill lead enemies. I'll probably kill lead enemies because I'll probably do that on a Mythic Plus. Anything good? Ooh, what? Nah, not good. The cloak is good, but like it's not that much of an upgrade, unfortunately. Alright, let's go do a mythic. Actually, let's do a random heroic. I'm actually gonna queue that as a healer. Just for the fast kill. I know it's cheesy, but I'm gonna do it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yet another reason why you should play Paladin. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right, chat? Am I right or am I right, chat? Also, if you have any satyr horns, you can trade them for bronze. It's pretty nice. So if you already unlocked the item, you can get it. Well, they already had Xavier's shoulders. It made me buy it again, so I just bought them. I'll buy the hammer and I'll buy the other stuff too later down the line. From 260k AP in 50 minutes. We ran 330s in that time. That's crazy.
The majestic Mythana has become befouled by the
Hopefully these guys are down to just do a giga run. Oh wait, I actually don't have the quest done for this place. So that'll be perfect. So we'll have the quest completed here. This would be awesome. I guess I'm gonna hang out by the castles for a second. So everything groups up. And then we keep on running. Are they fighting stuff? Hope not. $700 I'm level with 102 Versa. Wait, that's a lot. I don't really run mythics on live servers. Yeah, that's a lot of Versa though. You should be able to solo quite a lot actually. With that much versatility. What the hell are these things? Mind Shatter Screecher? Wait, what are those cats? Mythina? Oh, did they pick up the quest mob? The world quest mob? I didn't realize this thing was in here. I don't think I've ever seen that thing before. Not gonna lie. WTF, that guy died? Okay, well I'm not gonna rush. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, well I'm not gonna rush the boss. So that this guy can actually get into like the dungeon. But since they're pulling. Oh my, blow against the wind, am I right? So much damage from that big old spike. I feel like they should have let you get at least some epic matches from like a normal or heroic, like one per boss. Would have been kind of nice. We have to kill all of them. I guess the next part is going to be kind of annoying because those dudes that fear you. I'm at 72 knowledge, but I haven't done any of the raids higher than Raid Finder. You still can get, there's one that you can get for knowledge for doing a heroic raid. I'm at 500 for knowledge. Need more? Yeah, Sojourner is the best way to do it. So doing all the side quests for all the other zones can give you a ton. That doesn't mean you have to do every single side quest. Literally all of them. Which is gonna take a second, but it's pretty nice. It's not too bad. Not the worst, but it does take a second. Another one will be from World Quest. One from any of the raids, but completing both raids on any difficulty. So just do them a little far. You should have already gotten some knowledge. Then there's also another knowledge for just getting more power. So the more power you collect, the more knowledge you get. Up until you reach 5 milli. That's how you know you reach your cap. What if it's worth just doing all the bosses? Or if it's better just to like... I mean, I guess we should do the boss, but you could technically skip here. Because if you go here, you could go all the way down to Xavius. Technically. I think the first time I did this place, when Legion first launched, I did end up accidentally skipping third boss. And we all thought in the group like, oh, it's just 3 boss dungeon? Cool. And we were like, wait, there's another boss. How do you get to it? I don't know. Maybe it's a secret boss. Not secret at all. We just were dummy. Or rather, I was a dummy and everybody just kind of followed me like lemmings. Unfortunately. So we all went the wrong way. I can do it to get 300%. I should get a 200% Versa tonight. That's a lot. 300 does seem like it'll be a lot more difficult now that they nerfed a lot of the open world farming. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk to Xavius and just bang him over the head with a hammer. I guess the druid will. The druid just sprinted. 5 levels in 15 minutes, so like 20 levels per hour. That's pretty good. Yeah, 20 levels an hour, so if you do like 5 hours of just grinding, yeah, that's gonna be like 100 points. And it's only gonna get faster. That's the best part. You know what? That's actually would be an example as to why you shouldn't like grind too hard. Because it's always gonna get faster. You're gonna get more knowledge, and all the grinding you're doing right now, you're just gonna be able to like hit those higher levels so much faster in its later tiers. You know? Now for this Xavius quest, do I need to go outside, or can I just like turn it into Malfurion? Does Malfi take care of that? It's actually better. Stat wise. Mastery is good. Looks like Malfurion does not do it. Okay, let me actually go here. So I can go and go turn it in real quick. Plus system high, red and plus. Probably prot more than red. Yeah, until the nerf tanks, I feel like it's so much harder to get into a key as a red. So I probably would just do it as a tank spec. But I could push way higher content that way. Neat. And we got bronze. So now I need to do a, I guess I could turn this in real quick for additional notes. And then I'm also going to try to see if I can queue for a, I think Chord of Stars. Pretty sure that's what I want. Maybe I get a good item. Cloak. That is good. As long as I got Master, I'm okay with it. Alrighty. Let me go and try to see if I can do a court. I mean, there's a court here, but I kind of want to see if I can get a higher one. It's called court. 27 seems good. Cause I could do 28 just fine. More than a 279% XP gain. That's a lot of XP gained. I don't even have that high. I have 176. The more ults you play though, the faster your XP goes up. So that can be very helpful. Thinking to do a private servers Doom and add the world bosses to high HP mobs with multiple damage reduced buffs on them, so bosses aren't just a rush. They could, but like I don't think world bosses are dying that quickly. I think normal bosses and like raid and stuff die quick. That's mostly because people have like ridiculously good gear, a lot of power, general training. So that'll get me that done with the for the stars too. That'd be perfect. Chest? Ooh, okay, that's good. Let me go scrap it so I can maybe get like a little bit of dust, a little bit of that sugar dust for the weapon, while we're still filling the group. There we go. There's some dust. 80. Jesus, man, we made some progress, dude. Wait, they kicked the DPS guy? Oh no! He kicked the DPS! No! Stormrunner, normal dungeon, heroic dungeon. Well, I definitely don't want to do a Stormrunner. Wait, that kicked the guy and then invited some other DPS. Huh. I guess I could do a normal because I haven't done a weekly normal or daily normal. We'll do a normal after this Corded Stars. A Corded Stars and this should give me the that quest done. And then a random normal will have me set up for everything else. I think I just keep leveling. Yeah. Yeah. I imagine that you probably, if you keep leveling a bunch of alts, you're eventually just gonna hit like critical levels of like how much what is it, EXP buffs you get at the end of the day. I wonder why this guy got invited. Looked like the dude was just looking for tanks. Oh, he's got the hidden skills. It looks so good. So good. Alright, please just find us a fifth man. Ain't no way he's having a hard time finding a fifth. It's gotta be somebody that signed up, right? There's 3 people that signed up. What, 6? Oh, I guess they are pretty low item level. We could probably carry one, right? Probably, maybe, possibly, I don't know. I'll try to see if I can make a set with the purple. Need a purple weapon that matches it. We go lightsaber. But then I need to do a shield. Ooh, wait. What if I just do void? Let's have another good purple. That could work pretty well, right? And then I have a shield that matches it. Oh, sword that matches it. Damn it. That's my transmog thing. Everyone's going to their own boss and it's AOA 30. Everyone's doing their own boss? Oh yeah? 5 bosses, everybody's doing one? That's hilarious. That would be efficient if everybody can live theirs and kill it quick enough. Let's see if I can find that weapon. It's a Legion, yeah, illustrious weapon. That's pretty good, right, chat? Hell yeah. DPS. We got, why are all these guys DPS now? What the hell? Or is Fury just the play? You guys live enough. 666. This guy is not gonna live this. It's not even his key. This guy's gonna get chopped, dude. What is happening? This guy's just gonna get obliterated. What do you hear about a Fury Warrior? That guy needs to go tank the spec immediately. He's gonna die. Silent might just live. But his weapon is a little behind. But everything else is kind of okay. I don't know if he lives this. He might be the only one that DPS that lives. Let's go to DPS. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, I mean, hey, if that happens, it happens. Like this guy in tank spec is actually gonna be fine. But this dude, 26 million health is nothing. Dude, he's gonna get like, there's cats at the very beginning and they're gonna accidentally cleave in frontal and he's gonna like die immediately. I'm worried. Like it's a what, 28 or something? 27? Which I don't think is the high level, is that really that high of a level, but I just think he's not gonna live. 27. I just don't know, man. Maybe tank spec would have been better for him. Oh, we also got a different affix, don't we? While in combat, it turns calls for hordes of infinite dragonfight that ambush players. I'm excited for that. The last one was an orb that gave you giga cooldown reduction. I wonder if this one gives you like a buff of sorts. Oh, please, you want red? Nah, dude, red would not. I don't know if red would. I think red would be okay damage wise, but we need somebody to like. I think we need. In a good group that actually lands kicks, I do think I'll take a lot of damage. Last time I tried to do a block hold as a red, my damage was perfect. Damage really, really high, like 30 million per pack with this other sub-rogue. But like the tank and the healer were not landing CC at all or grouping stuff up at all. So eventually people will start dying. But as a prot, I drink no damage and I have insane CC. And tank meta is a meta for a reason. Do people like take meta? No, that's what they nerfed it, but it is highly effective. It's highly effective for a reason. Like these dudes in particular, getting interrupts on their charging station is huge. Especially since they'll just start healing each other. And suppress. And that dude immediately died. Gonna try to separate him so he doesn't get that charging station. Or they're just gonna come over here. I'm trying to walk him out so he doesn't get the charging station heal. Stop! Stop! Bro just wants these mobs to get healed forever. I don't know why he's taunting them either, because the only reason why he's walking over is because he taunts them. You gotta interrupt charging station, and if you do get charging station, separate them. But I don't think he has any idea. What is bro doing? You demon hunter? Bro, he's doing a lot of damage. He's pumping. Did a big spike and everything. Oh, that guy needs to die. Although the majority of his damage was the smash though, to be fair. Okay, so he's gonna summon dragons. Probably infinite dragons are coming to stop you. Infinite mages. Did they do anything? Gloaming Veil, Epic Bolt Volley. We stunned that. Did we get a buff for killing them? Oh, damage don't increase. Oh, we do. 30% more damage. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. 30% more damage after slaying the dragons for 30 seconds. It's kind of nuts. That is actually pretty good. We could do big hammers. Look, as a tank spec, with just how many hammers I could throw, or how many shields I could throw, like this mob is not casting. He's just not casting. It doesn't matter what he's trying to do. He's just not getting a cast off. I do really like this dungeon because if you have different classes, you can get different buffs, and rogues can poison this. So when the boss goes 20% health, he goes to drink it to buff himself up. He just dies immediately. It is so good. I used to love that. I'm afraid for the Drakthea warrior though. That guy is not gonna live. I think I hit the wrong guy with that though. Yep, I hit the wrong guy. I'm never gonna get reinforcements. If I'm careful, I'll be able to land some kicks on these guys. It doesn't matter. They're just dead. They didn't even cast. Oh, there's like a bunch of mages, dragons. There's an infinite mages and all these other guys. Do I have hand of freedom? Oh, I don't have hand of freedom that pops a blessing on another person. I should be using it on myself then. I like the affix. That's pretty neat. Don't hate it. Bro, I tried to get a 30 group and nobody may kick me. Yeah, no matter, take a look at your like versatility. And then it probably felt like it was low. That or somebody else signed up in the group. But don't worry about it, man. Honestly, it's probably not even you. It's probably them just trying to like find somebody to carry them, to be honest. Stuff like that happens, honestly. Sometimes you'll get in a group that's just looking to get carried. And what else can you do? You know? Just keep your head up and keep being you, my man. And don't worry about that. Isn't this guy stunnable? Yeah. I like dealing with that ice storm mechanic. Maybe you couldn't gouge that guy, even though he's all eyeballs. He's literally all eyeballs. There they go. Oh, there's dragons. There's a roguey kind. Uh oh, somebody's getting attacked by a dragon, dude. 100% is silent, guy. Oh, he's so dead. Enrage. Guy got a de-enrage mechanic, apparently. There's one more dragon. We've never gotten him, though. Or whatever the DH was. AOA 3 in 6 minutes, it worked. Nice. Not bad. Yeah, if you just group, you could probably just do those EOE runs. The question, so with the remix, it's like starting a new character? Yes, you basically are creating a time runner character. So you're not making just a character within WoW within. You're making like a character for this alternate universe legion. Yes. Has a separate gear score? Yeah, it's like a separate gearing system. It's familiar, but it's different. So, but it's its own item level, its own gear progression, its own power progression. It's like, it's nothing War Within. So everything War Within, you basically can just like toss it out. Or, you know what, put it to the side. Just put it off to the side for a second. It's its own game mode within WoW. Have you played Plunderstorm? It's kind of like Plunderstorm. It takes inspiration of like all the other stuff, but it definitely is like Plunderstorm. Don't Paladins use a tome? Yeah, Paladins could use the tome to cleanse it. We can get a buff. I don't remember what buff. Some buff. How many dragons are here? I see only 2. Is it different how many buffs you have? Yo, miss it a dragon. Miss it for a dragon. Did they bug out? I think they did. Yeah, Kabanda guy is just not really doing super well right now, unfortunately. 25 is going smooth. Nice. Thank you for telling me level gonna I've done all 3 raids with Emerald Gym through difficulties. On all difficulties? Nice. Hell yeah, guy. Happy for you. What is bro doing? Okay, the Demon Hunter thought, oh, I'd be able to solo this. One of these mobs here. I'll just solo by myself. My guy, you're gonna die. Let me throw you a heal, but like, I only have so much for you. Okay, lay on hands. You see, like, do you need a healer? I'm healer. That's my job now. Bro, please, just do something. Health pot, anything. We could use the items. I'll use an item. Try to give us a buff, but I don't think they gave us anything. Oh, Comforted Light. Never mind. Destroying Infernal Tome. Cause a wave of light damage taken reduced by 5%. So, no, there is a buff. There is a buff. What is bro doing? Yo, we only have 2 infiltrators. This is bugging, isn't it? Or no? Maybe it's a random assortment of Twilight Dragons that he gets sent in. Can we have the Demon Hunter Pilfer? Maybe? Or we can just kill, maybe. I feel like we're gonna end up pulling by accident. Yeah, we are. Oh, he's still disrupted goods, so we gotta get the debuff. Gotta get the mini boss guy. Guy could at least like go behind the pillar. Nothing for this mini boss says it, but the mechanic is you're supposed to go behind the pillar so you don't get hit. Yeah, he's just gonna die otherwise. Dalaran, are you the heal pot as a remix? Are they heal pots? That's a good question now that you mention it. I was telling him like I was gonna. I guess there isn't, is there? For some reason I assumed that there were. Because look, in Mesa Pandaria there was. In Mob Remix there was mana pots and health pots. So maybe that's what my brain was. It was like use an item. Because I'm pretty sure I used to use those items pretty regularly. Because I'm pretty sure health pots used to also give you like primary stats. I'll take him over here. I know the bear is going to take him outside most likely. Oh no, the bear also saw that there's dudes coming in the back. Stack up so we can kind of keep the fire contained. And also, don't worry about kicks. I got it. Literally, boss should never kick. If I'm playing the game correctly, boss should never be able to kick a spell. Ever again. Or it should be able to never cast a spell. Oh, eruption. Yep. Keep running into fire because I'm dumb. We could do RP. We don't even need to do anything for RP. We have a demon hunter. We just need to like run through and get as many what's it called? As many clues. Because once you discover all the clues, they should be able to see it. Demon hunter should be able to spectral sight it. No, or not. Spectral. Doesn't my weapon supposed to glow when I'm near? Oh! Is that what it is? Or is that something else? Never mind. I'm pretty sure the artifact weapon for prop pally is supposed to glow when you're like in the right like group. Maybe I have to actually have the transmog. That doesn't work anymore? No shot. Light vest, potions, no cape, short sleeves. Sleeves, potions, light vest. Yeah. I thought it would work. Do a 30 already? I did. I did do a 30. Where's that 30? I have the set. I guess that's the only way you can really prove it, right? We're doing a 30. And I got all 3 sets. At least 3 out of 4. 3 that are available. Can't do the last one until Antaros comes out and you get mythic on that. You know, if you have the transmog to the Paladin prop weapon, it'll glow. That's what I was thinking. Like, dude, can I? I was pretty sure it had the glow, but I never had the glow up here. Do I need to actually have like the weapon mogged? Because I'll go and do it. I don't really have any like shield that matches this except for this purple one maybe. Hell, I'll even mog like the actual like artifact weapon just to make sure it works properly. All purple. Right, yeah, so like if it actually, because I never knew if it worked or not. I assumed that it should, but it just wasn't working for some reason. Just some more world quest for that. It'll take a little bit of time. I'm gonna run. Never mind. The demon hunter is already running. Never mind. It does work. It doesn't make them glow. You need to have the wall and the way to see their outline. Yeah, next time I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try to see if I can get that shield to glow. Because that should at least tell you which group they're in. Won't tell you which one there is, but I think it should tell you which group it's in. Just wish I had like more purple shields. Do I? Oh yeah, I only have 1 purple. Unfortunately. Try to save that guy a little. Cool. With that, we got one of these, and we could do one of these. Let's see if we can turn in a couple of those quests. I know, like 1 or 2 maybe to turn in. I might also need like some easy quests in the local area to turn in somewhere. Let me uppy. Wait, nope. Let's take a teleport to northern city of Lian Trail at the base of the northeast slopes of the high mountain. What does that take you? I complained about rings, but now I'm getting them. Praise be. And I got 3 points in that. Beautiful. 4 stars, heroic. Did that. Apparently need another world quest completed. I think I didn't do a normal run. I got an uppy. I want to know an uppy. Alright, let's go back to red. Normal. Quick blitz through it. Turn that in, and that'll be my research quests. And that'll be set. At least for the time being. Because I haven't got the infinite cash yet. 3-meter arc, way over 70 epics. That's pretty good. How many did I get there? Epics. Maybe just scroll up a little further. I can't tell actually. I don't know how many I got there. Alright, we're good. Oh, everything should just blow up so fast. Oh my god. It's actually just bullying. At this point, it's just bullying. Yeah, this is fun. 50 for 25 EO8. That's pretty good. So then mine is about like that, about 50 or so. A little over 50. Dungeon World Quest. Complete this startup sequence. Cordana defeated. What's the startup sequence? Look at this guy. Broski mix. Look at this guy. Good leveling. Is the eye boss of the room statue? Okay. So Glazer. I won't take long. Oh yeah, he's gonna die real quickly. So you also used to go back here, chat. You used to jump over this ledge up here and then get across with a grapple hook or shadow step to another person as a rogue, and you'll be able to face through that wall. I'm pretty sure they fixed it, but back in the day, rogues used to clip through that, so you could get to Ash Golem boss super quick. Kill the first boss on normal, immediately nuke him, rotate evasions, and then skip. Use glider to fly to Ash Golem, kill Ash Golem, take off all the gear, jump off so you don't have to repair it. Then takes you to the front of the dungeon. You exit, run out, reset, come back in, put the gear on. I remember doing that a lot of times back at Legion. Like one too many times. It was really fun though. If I wait long enough, I might be able to get the big one shot. I think it's worth probably one-shotting this guy. Giga Chad. To some degree, maybe. That's exactly what I wanted to do, so he doesn't have to do his whole RP. Might as well do Glazer. Can I please not? Can I please not do that? I ask myself that. What, to just defeat Glazer and that's it? So the quest is It's still wild to me that they ended up like buffing up his or is it Sentry thing that got in track with? Startup sequence. Oh, is that that's the hidden quest line, isn't it? Or is it? Wait, is that the quest? There's no way, right? That's the world quest? Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess this could be done. This could be done. I was gonna spawn these though. I was gonna spawn this. I guess I'm just moving this over. Essentially. This is the world quest? Yeah, this is. I'm terrible at these, man. I am terrible at these. I'll tell you that right now. How did that one pop up? Okay, so that's gonna get these, and this popped up. This is gonna pop up. I don't forgot how does that I don't know. How is this a world quest? So if you use your brain, you can solve it, which sounds like mean, but I just don't remember. Imagine anybody back in Legion would have like actually went through the process. This seems like a lot of work. Okay, well this actually kind of does it. You get this and all these, but then you get this. So then I gotta find a way to basically position them all in the middle here, for the most part. Now we get all these. So I gotta find a way to move this over here. We have to take this down. So now if I do this, I have these to take down. Are these guys messing with those? One at a time, man. One at a time, probably, yeah. So these. Wait, what? How did that one pop up? Oh wait, hold on. How did this one pop up? Huh? I thought if you interact with this, all the ones like near it are gonna pop up. How the hell did that one pop up? Okay. Does that go up? Okay. I see now. I see now. Okay. I see now. So if I hit this, that far one is also gonna go down, right? Yes. Yes. So now if I move this, this one is gonna pop up. But if I hit this, that far one is gonna pop up, and so will this left and right one or whatever. So you have to hit this. Does that far one go? No, only ones to the left and right go up. By the looks of things. So then this far one will pop up. Yep. And this will make the far one come up. That's why it was so difficult. That's why it was so difficult. So this is gonna make this pop up. I don't know how this one went up. It's gonna make these pop up. Stop clicking randomly. I'm trying to solve it. Can we stop? Bro, you're not solving anything. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Okay, so this will get that one. We'll get this one going. The demon hunters are running around. So this actually would get. This would be the right answer, and this pops this up here. So if I could somehow find this to pop up, which I can't. Essentially, we need to click these so all these things would gravitate this way. Click them in the correct order so they kind of move over. some bullshit for the Incognito mount. Incognito? No. This was not Incognito. The Incognito thing was similar, but not quite. It is a lot different because it was it was a little bit different. Because basically, you would have to find which owl interacts with which of these other things. Here, it's a very straight pattern. Like, it's always a forward, back, left, right. Anything near it. But even if it's an edge, these two will pop up, but also one on the far side will also count. It's a very simple puzzle. I think you would have to do this. So then you would have this move up closer. That one will pop back up. And you would have to do this, because that could actually go up too. I think you would have to click this, because this goes down, this goes up. Right? Oh, what? Oh, it'll go far too? Okay, so in a corner, it'll also go for the far one. Alright, I give up. I give up. You can solve it if you wanna. I give up. There is definitely a solution to this puzzle, and I would love to rack my head against it. This actually seems like it's up my alley. Completely up my alley. I love puzzles like this, because you really have to think. I just didn't realize it was an extra like pattern. That's what I was trying to figure out, like, is what's connected to what. Once you figure out what's connected to what, you can start solving it, and I just didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle. That being said, I'm here just to get a quest done. I love a puzzle like this. Another time. In my free time. Because I got a raid to get to in like 30 minutes. At least that would be my excuse. Definitely did not give up. Copium. Just gotta run to the final boss as quickly as I can. See if I can one-shot her. Get the hell out of Dodge. Do I even need a light? I think I'm just gonna leave the light for them. I'm just gonna go. What's the worst I could just bubble? Wait, am I gonna need to kill her? I might have to. Who opens up the gate? Is it the warden? Unfortunately, I can't target anything. What I can do is pop my demon and hope that that'll be enough. Or not. Do they not take any damage when there's no light? They might not. Okay, well, they're taking some damage, but I think it is heavily reduced. This is probably a bad idea, wasn't it? Are they even going? Oh, they're back at the puzzle. Classic. There should be like a light up here too, yeah? Gonna have to travel all the way back, but better than nothing. Hey, Del, come back, and you're 700. I don't know what I missed. I've been gearing. I've been trying to gear. What the hell is happening? Why can't I move? Put to the caster. Super fun mechanic. Okay, now I can actually see. Pretty sure they'll get like a buff where they cannot take a lot of damage, right? Because now they're gonna fall over, right? Now they're gonna fall over in 2 seconds, yeah? Yeah, they all have a buff. Literally all of them have a buff where they don't take any damage. I thought for some reason they still took same damage. I was just gonna skip them all the way to the final boss, but apparently that's not a thing. I didn't realize they don't take like any damage at all. Yeah, now all of them are like, now they're looking at me all afraid, dude. Keystone 14, I'd love to, but I have a raid to get to in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna finish this up and go. At least I think. You're gonna set a demon out and curses? Yeah, it's all good, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I weren't raiding, man, if we were just done with tier, I'd be chilling. That's why I missed out so much on Legion Remix, is just having to raid 3 hours a night. Nice. There it is. They can go back and install world class if they wanna. Oh, ring. I want to know to that. That should be self-improvement quest done as well. Beautiful. Helm. Helm is an uppie actually. And a belt. A belt is a huge uppie. What the hell? Let's go. Okay, and then I'm gonna scrap everything, see if I get any more dust for the artifact weapon. I doubt that I have enough. Yeah, I didn't have enough. 715 item level was pretty good though, right? So it went from like below 700 to 715. Is there's also one more item that I can scrap? It's like maybe that'll give me dust, but nah. Cool. Is there really no world boss? Yeah, actually no world boss. Unfortunate. Let me go turn in the thing with the wardens. Just so I can be cleared off for the day. The reset you're above 10 mil, even if you didn't farm elites. So like everybody got reset below 10 mil? Really? Hey, now what's up, Sully? Is that confirmed that they reset literally everybody, even if they didn't farm elites? Well, hold on. I feel like there's a lot of people. There's a good chance that if you're above 10 mil, you were farming elites. Because most people, they probably have a number like most average people did not farm, and therefore should not have that high of a number. Pretty good chance that's what's going on. You know? Hopefully something good out of the wardens. 720. It's happening, boys. We're doing it. We are actually doing it. Moving up in the world, slowly but surely. I was gonna say, which one of you is a quartermaster? But she is the one. Type chest, I don't have that. Well, I don't have the tabard. I really never got the tabard. I must have one more mode, dude. I almost just want to get one more mode. One more piece of gear. One more piece of gear, boys. One more piece of loot. I need more loot. Literally addicted to grinding gear. Guy who's done only M plus had about 10 mil. Well, he says he's done only M plus, but like, is it like somebody that streamed all the runs and categorically has been streaming every hour of Legion Remix and has like proof of only killing? Because there's a good chance like some people do M plus and then during downtime they'll kill an elite or two. Or a million. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna put past anybody. One more uppie? One more uppie, dude. One more uppie. Where is it? Where's that cloak? One more uppie. That is good stats too. One more uppie, boys. One more uppie. Ah, it's addictive. It's actually addictive. One more little upgrade. One more. I need it. I need it. You don't understand. I need it. I'm definitely not addicted. Oh, I don't have Faranja's tabard. Why do you have a book? Teleport to Lake Point in Azuna. Oh, there's like a Hearthstone just for this place too. Oh, these things. Oh, these have charges. This doesn't have charges. That's cool. I didn't realize you could just teleport to places. Neat. All right. Well, with that, I'm gone, I think. Tonight I'm going to be raiding, and then I'm going to be working on a video. Waking up tomorrow, another chiropractic appointment, so that should be fun. But I get to wake up early and start my day, and hopefully get my Legion Remix stuff out of the way. I might try to see if I could save the... I might try to see if I can do a bit of Legion Remix grinding, so we can hit that 740, or pretty close to 740 tomorrow, chat. Because that could be really, really fun. Really, really fun. Do I have mementos? Not enough. I do just at some point, like once I get fully geared up, just spam a bunch of M+, and keep spamming for gear until I get like the best of the best setup. New for Rangers and Dreamweaver's Tabard. Oh, is there? Was this not a thing back in Legion? I don't really feel like it matches their whole Night Elf look, does it? But maybe that's just me. Definitely doesn't seem like it matches the whole Night Elfish look. I know they're ghosts and all that, but you know? Dreamweaver Tabard. Isn't Dreamweaver basically just like Scenario's Tabard? Or Scenario and Circle Tabard, but like modified? I would assume that that's what it would be. Maybe just me assuming. Yeah, so they don't have a world boss by the looks of it. Unless I'm missing the world boss somewhere, it looks like I'm just done. Unless there's a world boss here and I just need to like discover the island before I can like see it or something. But I kind of doubt it. Pretty sure I'm all good. I don't care if it was a Legion or not, but they're called Initiate Dreamer. Okay. The world boss today. Got it, got it. So then I'm not gonna worry about it. I also have still a bunch of bronze. I guess there's like one more toy I can buy, right? I got all these guys. Picked up the quest to get the head of Khadgar. There's this pet. And everything else I think I have. For now. This guy was not worth 100. Not worth at all. Like they couldn't find it? Okay. Yeah, if it's not anywhere, then I'm okay with it. I guess I should also buy some cloaks, can't I? Oh, wait. Is that the... That was cool. I had some fun with it for like 3 seconds. I didn't realize that's where the glaive was. That's cool. I guess I get the capes. I don't really know what else to spend my bronze on, man. I bought everything from the other vendors. This stuff is super inexpensive though. EK cloaks, mage cloaks. Apparently I already got the other ones. Is it worth doing normal Emerald Nightmare? Yes, for gear. It's worth doing for gear. It's not a crazy amount of like infinite power, but for gear it's pretty good. So if you're just trying to like get a little bit of this incremental item level increases, normal is, it feels kind of like a waste, but it's really good. It's still worth doing, especially if you're just trying to hit 740 as quickly as possible. It's worth it. It's not a guarantee that you get loot, but like you still get a couple of those like motes that can be converted to gear, and every boss has a chance of getting loot. So it's pretty decent for that. I have as well brought everything except toys and pets because I don't really care for them. I think it's still worth buying them, just like once you have, like once you bought everything, you might as well spend the rest of your bronze on those things just to add them to your collection. I'm usually the same way, but like I just have so much bronze and I bought everything. Pets was the last thing that I focused on. Like after I bought everything, toys and pets, just because I had just to burn it off, just to add those things to my collection. And I'm pretty sure I'll have like 3 of every pet by the end of the Legion remix in general, but who knows. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful evening. I didn't know about that NPC. Yeah, it chills in the background. Hard to find. It sells a bunch of inexpensive stuff. They added him last minute on PTR. I just remember noting him like appearing randomly. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't there initially. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna call it here though. I'm gonna go eat, raid, chill in some order. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Hopefully we'll get some prog on Salabar and can actually see Dimensius and actually see some progression. That'd be really fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing more Legion Remix tomorrow, trying to see if I can hit 740. So, I mean, I get like what, 16? Not 16. No, 16, about a little over 16 atom level increase today. Tomorrow I should be able to get like to 730, if not close to 740. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. You guys have a good one. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.